Hi guys, we're back. Look at me being more consistent with the streaming. Fingers crossed it continues. I say fingers crossed, really that's on me. But no, I'm really getting back into the gaming kick. We're doing another day of Where Winds Meet. It is day 4. If you're watching the VOD, I'll put a timestamp in the description or comments of the YouTube video to say when I'm gonna start gaming, because most likely we'll be yapping for a little bit, at least a little bit beforehand, as usual. I've been thinking of going back to Resident Evil 7 and Lies of P very soon. Again, very tempted to boot it up today, actually, especially Lies of P. But I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just getting in the mood for Where Winds Meet, so why not, first like kind of settle into that, but then afterwards for sure back on Lies of P. And also, I would love to play more Resident Evil 7. I think like today, if my boyfriend who I'm staying with right now, if he was here, I would be playing it, but I'm just too much of a coward to play on my own. Like, me and horror still don't mix, so soon enough, one day when he's here when I'm streaming, we will definitely be playing that again. And I see Red Sweet Rum claiming first, as always, as expected. Hello, Red Sweet Rum. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Pumakin, hello, hello. Lemmy Jr. as well. Nice to see you guys. And Torrent as well. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so happy to be back on the gaming and back just hanging with you guys and everything. We're so back. And it's cool that I can like mix living in the EU with my old kind of routine of gaming now, because I feel like for a while living in the EU was like so, fresh and new that I was like I really want to be touching grass and everything. But especially now being winter, it's like I feel more room to, actually just game and not feel pressure to just be enjoying every single fucking second of it. And Lemmy Jr. playing Bloodborne right now. Nice. Wait, PC, so you're using like an emulator. Wait, that's really cool. I've been really like thinking about Dark Souls and obviously Bloodborne and how I really do want to still get to all of those games. So fingers crossed that I will actually get to those, because I do see like I've gone back and forth on how much I want gaming to be in my life, and I'm just like, it's something I've loved my whole life, and I think there's just no way I'm like ever really giving it up. So gaming is definitely here to stay. And Leo, hello, good morning, Leo. Hello, hello. I hope you had a good holiday or good Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And Proofy Methods, hello. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Proofy Methods. It's crazy as a weekend right now, because I feel like it was just Christmas, and it's so weird just having like like the 26th and 27th. Wait, no, today's the 26th. What am I talking about? It's not even been the 27th. Wow. Yeah, what the heck? I think it's because, like, okay, in Canada, at least, like, we celebrate Christmas mostly on Christmas Day. At least, like, from in my family and the families that I know, it's, like, mostly on Christmas Day. But then in Portugal, and I've come to discover, like, I think, like, Latin American countries or something. I forgot where else, but there's, like, other places as well where they celebrate also, like, mostly on the 24th. Like my boyfriend's family, he's Portuguese, like we celebrated mostly on the 24th. So in my mind right now it's the 27th, because I'm like, oh, like, it's been 2 days since Christmas celebrations. But no, it's just because some places celebrate on different days. I'm curious if any of you guys celebrate like on the 24th or 25th. And Treble, oh my gosh, girl, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. Nice to see you in chat, guys. Another great female streamer in chat. Let me shout you out, Treble Maker 45, if I can type properly. Did I spell? No, I spelled treble with 1 B and 2 L's. There we go. And Lemmy Jr., I found the PC files if you totally don't ever want it. Oh no, wait, I have no idea how that works, but I will definitely take you up. Like, I'll definitely take you up on that. If I want to do that, because like, yeah, I don't really know how that whole like emulating whatever stuff works, so I would love to talk to you guys about it. And right, Leo, already the 27th for many of you guys in Asia and Oceania. That is right. I very much enjoy being in the EU time zone. I think it's like the best of both worlds, because I'm kind of like I feel so much closer to people in Asia and Oceania in terms of time zones, because before I felt so far from you guys, but also I'm like not too far ahead from people in North America. It just feels like a perfect medium. And is that Waynus? Is that how I pronounce your name? Hello, thank you for saying hi. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And Treble, I appreciate you. I'm so glad I can make it to the stream. Oh my gosh, Treble, I appreciate you, and I've missed you. I know my schedule has been just so all over the place, and I've definitely taken a step back from streaming for a bit, but I am back now. I've missed this. I really missed this. And Pumakin, some families even do both 24th and 25th if you factor in travel. That's fair too. There's travel, right? Or having like two sides of the family. I think I forget how like small my family is, so it's like we just kind of like can do like one celebration, and even that feels like more than enough just because my family is so small. And Lemmy Jr., yeah, you just need to download a couple files, find the files, and it's straightforward from there. Really? Okay, wait, that's so much better than whatever the heck an emulator is, I'm guessing. Unless that is what an emulator is. I'm sorry, I'm such a gaming, like, noob still. Or at least tech noob. And thank you for the follow, Wayness. Official welcome into this community. I really appreciate you being here. And Diggly Flaps, well, look at this beautiful individual on my screen right now. Oh my gosh, thank you, Diggly Flaps, first of all. And it's nice to see you again. And is that your real background? It looks so homey. Yes, this is. This is actually my boyfriend's place in Portugal. And yeah, he's done like a really good job of like decorating the place, like making it feel like home. Okay, my tripod situation is so like delicate right now, but so I would turn my camera otherwise, but just trust that behind me he has like a bunch of like CDs and vinyls and stuff on the wall. It's just like slightly out of frame, but like my tripod right now is just like resting on like books, and it fell a few times already and might even fall during stream, so I'm not gonna risk it at the moment. And Lemmy Jr., it is an emulator. Hardest part is actually finding the game files. Oh, I see. Okay, so emulator, noted. Okay, whenever I hear emulator, I think of like a full-on like device that you gotta like plug into your laptop or something. So that's good to know. That is good to know. And okay, another thing I've been thinking of doing is, I don't think I'll do this stream, but I do want to react to Meat Canyon videos one day, like, because I know I've missed out on so many, like the Gooner one. Like I remember when the Gooner Meat Canyon video came out, people were like, oh my, like they were like people as in like people I knew in chat were like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck is this diabolical video? And like I was gonna react to it on stream, and then people who already watched it were like, no, like I can't see that again. But it's just been on my mind for so long, so I want to react to it on stream someday soon. Like just maybe take like just a day on stream to react to different Meat Canyon videos, because I've seen like the Taylor Swift Meat Canyon video where like and like the pumpkin spice latte one, and as somebody who loves pumpkin spice lattes and Taylor Swift, it was still very, very enjoyable. And Mason! Hello, Mason! How are you? I saw you went live recently. Like, as in, like, recently, as in, like, a few minutes ago. So, are you in two places at once right now? And, if you are, I hope the animating is going well. I saw you were going to be working on animation stuff. And, Lemmy Jr., yeah, the emulator is straight up just a menu you bring up to launch Bloodborne. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, that makes it seem so much easier then, because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get my hands on this device thing? So that makes it a lot easier. Thank you for letting me know, Lemmy Jr. I feel like because before, when people were like, oh, are you gonna play Bloodborne, I was like, okay, an emulator, that's like a huge, you know, like huge like thing. I gotta go like find a physical thing, but now I know it's gonna be a lot more doable. And Mason, you're live right now. Shout out to Mason, guys. By the way, my mod Mason is also a streamer, super cool guy, as the username implies right there. Please go show some love. Currently live doing animation stuff. Very cool. And I'll lurk and stream at the same time. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it a lot, Mason, truly. And Wayness, let's see. Just a simple quick reminder. Maybe this sounds funny, but please, guys, be careful of what you eat. Today I had a terrible night just because I ate some fast food and some kind of fake juice. Not natural, I'm telling you. It was very painful. Just please avoid fast foods and those shitty foods. Natural is way better. Yeah, and Coca-Cola vanilla is the most disgusting thing I ever drunk. Very bad. Good to know. Good to know. I've never had Coca-Cola vanilla, but I'm sorry to hear, Wayness, that you're having a terrible night. I mean, I'm sure we've all had, like, terrible food experiences, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear. But yeah, you know what? It's interesting you bring that up, because I did go through a phase when I was younger where I just could not eat junk food without getting sick. So I think that does, like, obviously, like, I was a kid and weaker immune system and all that, but I feel like that still says a lot about food. Like, the fact that it would just make me as a child sick every time, it's not a good sign. And also, oh my goodness, moving from the North America to the EU, like, I know, like, we always, like, hear about, like, oh, food quality's better in the EU, food quality's better, and, like, I don't want to be that person, but, like, I have, like, noticed that, yes, like, especially in, like, the McDonald's, the food quality is different, and it just is what it is. I mean, I think Canada has better food quality than the States, but definitely the parts in the EU that I've been in, at least, have better food quality than Canada, so it is interesting to see how that is. Yeah, for sure. I feel like fast food is one of those things where it's like I'm still gonna consume, but I don't like I don't even want to look at like what I'm consuming sometimes because it's like I know it's gonna be bad. It's like I'm just gonna choose to not look at it, not look at what is like the whole like process of how it's made because I'm sure it would probably traumatize me. And Acid, hello Acid, and yes, new background. Welcome to Portugal, um, my boyfriend's wonderful place. And I hope you've been doing well, Acid. I hope you had a good holiday, or are continuing to have a good holiday. And Diggly Flaps different better. Yes, different as in better. And Puma can explaining there with the EU has stricter food laws, so food is better. Right, yeah. It's like, I know like it's something that's talked about so much, but it's like, it is true, which is why it's talked about so much. It is very much true. And Rancid, hello Rancid. At least you're not looking well. It's because you are suffering from a severe gritty deficit. Yes, Rancid. Oh my gosh, Rancid. What if, like, I have not been okay without those gritty geese in the chat. And Rancid, I gotta tell you, you should have been here yesterday. I'm not usually one to say that. I usually want to be like, guys, just show up whenever you can. But yesterday, I was getting beat up by a goose. And I feel like if I had the gritties in there, we wouldn't have had to spend like almost an hour getting beat up by a goose. But I must confess, I spent like almost an hour in Where Winds Meet yesterday getting beat up by a goose. It was quite embarrassing. But we killed the goose in the end. We sent it flying into deep waters, and for some reason, deep waters kills a goose. So yeah, that was very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And I was with family yesterday. I'm really glad. No, jokes aside, I'm just glad that you got to spend time with family. And yeah, nice to see you in the chat whenever you are free. I hope you had a great, great, great day. And thank you, Acid and Ransom, for all those gritty geese in the chat. And Lemmy Jr., yeah, it's easy to confuse it with because there's a lot of physical retro game emulators that are handhelds or consoles. Right. Yeah, some people really collect those, right? Let me think. I think I've never been like somebody to collect physical items. I'm somebody who like when I have too many physical items, I get stressed. Like I think of like people who have like all these like just like delicate figurines and stuff. I'm like, I respect that so much because I feel like seeing all those in my room, I'd get so stressed at like something falling and then just like it ruining my day, ruining my week, something you love falling and just ruining your day. Because like once I bought this Lord of the Rings like DVD, it's just a DVD, nothing special, just like a $7 DVD from Amazon, from Walmart, and I accidentally dropped it and like it punctured just like the cover a little bit, didn't even damage the DVD, and yet it just broke my heart. Like I don't know why, like it just broke my heart. So those of you who are collectors, I envy you. I wish I could do it, but I feel like it would break my heart to break anything. And Lord Noms, hello Lord Noms, and happy holidays back at you. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Always nice to see you in chat. And Pumakin got too many anime figures. Ooh, wait, do you have that feeling of like being scared of breaking them, or is it more like, oh, like, if it breaks, yeah, it sucks, but like it is what it is. Like, do you think of that often? I wonder if I'd get desensitized if I start to actually collect stuff. And Wayness, most important is something clean. You think fast food workers will care about your health? Nah, that is true. Like, I gotta say, even having worked at a restaurant, like, we try, but the reality is, like, when it gets busy, people definitely care less, which is very, very unfortunate. And I don't even know if I should be saying that. I mean, I haven't worked there in a long time, and I don't intend on working there again. But it's like, yeah, when you see when the restaurant gets busy, people taking shortcuts and stuff, and it happens, and I do feel like I do get feelings of like, oh my gosh, like now when I go eat out in public, like in restaurants and stuff, I just I kind of remember that. It's hard to not think of that, and yeah, sometimes it will affect your health. And Lemmy Jr., I got the Shadow of the Erdtree Collector's Edition for Christmas. So I got the 18-inch Mesmer statue. Oh my gosh, I've actually seen that, and it looks sick. That's so cool. I need to get like some Elden Ring figurines. Imagine if I could get my hands on like a Tree Sentinel figurine. That would be my baby. Though that's another thing with moving is like a lot of my items will probably just stay in Canada with my parents forever, and I'll never like have them ever again with me in my new homes, I'm guessing. Like I could get them shipped over, but is it really worth it? I'll start new collections. I'll do that. and Pumakin the expensive ones. I got a lot of cheap ones if they break, man. That's fair. Yeah, I guess like there's a lot of I can maybe collect like cheap figurines. That could be more feasible as well. And Pumakin, have you been to Japan? I have not. The only Asian country I've been to is China. And I've been there twice. Once when I was like so young I could not remember. And then the second time when I was 12. And I honestly don't have the greatest memories of it, but I would like to go back as like a tourist rather than for family purposes. That would be cool. But Japan I have not. I do feel like it's like one of those places where I feel like I should be interested in, but I have not thought about it yet. But I'm sure one day I'll probably end up going just because I feel like such a like it's one of those like really popular places to visit for a reason. You know, there's so many good reasons to. On paper, there's like so many good reasons to. So maybe the interest shall arise one day. And Digglyflaps, are you permanently abroad now? Ooh, at the moment, not permanently. Like I'm pretty much the plan is like right now I'm in Portugal until January 9th. Then on the 13th, I'm flying back to Canada, going to do one more semester of school in Canada. And then in the summer, I'm going to come back to Portugal to live with my boyfriend, which means I'm going to be applying for a visa while I'm in Canada. So pretty much going back to Canada to just take care of things, like essentially like sell some things that I need to sell now that I've decided I'm moving abroad, you know, just like, I don't know, like car and stuff like that. And then getting that paperwork taken care of, come back to Portugal, hopefully the visa works out. I stay with him over the summer and then gonna do another semester of school in either France or Spain, because those are definitely cheaper than London. And then gonna go back to Canada again to finish, just like graduate school, and then after that we'll be permanently abroad. So like for the next year and a half, I'll be back and forth between Canada and the EU, but most likely after that, like my job search will be in the EU, you know, like visa stuff I'll be working through the next year and a half. So yeah, we're moving towards permanently abroad, which I was thinking about this. Like I was thinking about this where it's like my parents, they came from China. They worked so hard to give me this like easier life, you know, in Canada. And if I wanted to stay in Canada, life could very much be so easy. Because like full transparency, like I've got a place to live in Canada where I because it's like family property, I don't need to be paying like rent or like I definitely like want to like obviously help out with like expenses and stuff, but like, you know, I have that privilege of like family having property there and just like, you know, not having stress about that. And then also, you know, obviously like it's just where I've grown up, so I know the culture, I know the language, obviously I know everything. And my friends are there, just everything. It's like if I just stayed in Canada, it would be so easy, you know. But and I've been trying to ask myself, like, why not Canada? Like, why? Like, how come just like my whole life all I wanted is to leave? And like I was like, there's not one big reason I have that can justify it. Like it's not like I have like one big concrete reason, because like there's people, like for example when my parents immigrated from China, there's like one big concrete reason they could give of like, oh, like, you know, like, or like just big concrete reasons they could give, like the economy was like shit, and like the censorship, and just so much they could give. But then like, and like for example, I know Brazilians who immigrated, like my friends who are Brazilian, they immigrated from Brazil because like the government was just like, you know, corrupt and all that. Like they have really like concrete reasons. And I'm like, I can only give small reasons. Like for example, I don't like one reason I don't like Canada is because the degree and field that as like my dream degree and field does not even exist in Canada. And like the thing is, I don't hate the degree I chose, but it's like it's not my dream one, because my dream one doesn't exist in Canada, whereas it does in the EU, because there's actually like a market for it. And other smaller things, like, you know, like I wish there was more of a theater history and art culture. Like, you know, like there's so much, like even just going around Portugal, even in like not like Lisbon or Porto, but like not like, you know, those big touristy cities, but even just like a more residential city, there's still so much history there. And as a history nerd, which by the way, military history was a field that I was talking about that does not exist in Canada, just like that, like just it sounds like such a small thing, but atmosphere adds a lot. Like the fact that like I'm surrounded by so much history. And in London, don't even get me started on London, the fucking like all the theater stuff, the musicals, the fact that people actually show up to go watch theater, you know, the fact that people actually go and watch, like even matinee shows are usually like sold out or almost sold out. The fact that happens, because I feel like in Canada it's like the reason they can't get that much theater going is because people don't buy tickets, you know, there's not enough to fund it. And then all the free museums, I mean, and like even if Canada had free museums, they wouldn't have nearly as much stuff because, you know, not as much took place there. Whereas, yeah, the British stole a lot. We acknowledge that as stolen stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff there. So that's like another reason. And then also family, you know, like obviously I have love for my family, but I've dealt with family conflict for years, and it's like, yeah, I've managed, but like it's gonna be like an ongoing thing, you know, like it's gonna be just continuing dealing with that conflict for the rest of my life. And it's like, it would just be easier, like right now when I have space for my family, I love them, like we're getting along so much better, you know. So it's like, why suffer when that little bit of space could give so much more love? So it's just like, again, none of those reasons alone feel big enough to justify wanting to leave, but all of those in culmination, I think like actually add up to a pretty big thing. So yeah, that was a long monologue that I've been keeping in. I've been just pretty much processing thoughts out loud with you guys. So yeah, that was a whole whole spiel. And try all F4. Thank you for that hydrate. I needed that. And let me catch up on chats now after I monologued for like 10 minutes there. No, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I didn't monologue for that long. It was like, what, 5 minutes? I appreciate the hydrate. Try all F4. And let's see, Ginocchio, hello. Yes, we do love the EU. Nice to see you, my fellow EU time zone person right now. And Light Soy Sauce, hello, welcome on in. If you're still here, I'm sorry it took me so long to get to your comment. Dating, I heard dating, I can use some dating tips. I don't remember what I was saying about dating, but hey, if there's anything you want to ask away, and I'll try my best. Chad and I will try our best. And Silky, hello, Silky. Nice to see you. It's been a little bit. Hope you've been good. And Psycho Bones, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you had a good day with your family and loved ones. And I thank you for saying that. I did have a great holiday. The best one I've had so far, I think. Which, like, I know sounds, like, bad to say because I'm away from family. Like, obviously miss my family and stuff. But it's been really cool spending it abroad and seeing, you know, like, spending it with a bigger family and seeing the differences in how Christmas is celebrated here. And Leo, very interesting dreamer field. I don't hear that often. That is fair. I didn't know that existed for the longest time, military history. But yeah, just like in London, obviously the academia kind of is just stronger as well. So there is more room to also just work in academia. Like my prof for military history, one of my military history courses, was actually Canadian. And he moved from Canada to London, and like his life's work has been in military history, mostly in academia, I believe. But yeah, the fact that he can do that, you know, it would not have been possible probably in Canada, or at least less likely. And Light Soy Sauce, I saw Wicked at the theaters. Nice. That is one that I did not get to see. I did like put Wicked on like a lower priority list for watching stuff in London, just because there was so much to watch, and there is like the Wicked movie. But I still want to, like, I'm going to have 3 more days back in London before I'm back in Canada for a bit. So I'm going to hope to catch Wicked or Phantom of the Opera or something. And Tony, hello, what is up? What is up? Tell me. Nice to see you. And, I try alt F4, Hydro Homies Unite. Yes, thank you for that hydrate once again. I needed that. And Rafael escaped all right. Yes, he is not here today, actually. He's with a friend studying right now. Or he's not studying, he's editing a video that we filmed. And I'm here streaming, hanging with you guys. And Fajor, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And Ginocchio, I should be asleep, but I haven't been here for long and I wanted to. I'm glad you popped in, Ginocchio. I hope you're doing well. Though I see you say, God, do I dislike Christmas. Please, please expand. I'm just curious. I mean, fair, but like, I'm just curious why. And Max Skinny, hello. How are you? Always coming in with these such cute emotes. And Diggly Flaps help. I'm addicted to AI girlfriends. Again, also please expand. I am curious. I am asking for more details from Jinokio and Diggly Flaps. Not because I'm judging. This is a judgment-free zone, but just because I'm curious. And Tony, I can officially say I have beat Cancer before GTA 6. Tony, congrats. Oh my gosh. Officially beat Cancer? That is amazing. Tony, congratulations. Gosh. I remember like hearing, I know I've probably caught the tail end of your journey with Cancer because we met like just this year, but I've just remembered like just always admiring your strength and positivity through it. And I was like, if anybody is going to be Cancer, it's you. Like just the amount of like strength and positivity and belief that you had, it was, Tony, that was truly admirable and big congrats, seriously. And 5 months and 14 days that we've known each other. Wow. Tony, seriously, big congrats. I'm so happy for you. Truly so happy. And Trial F4, did you have a good holiday? I did. Thank you for asking. Hey, how was your holiday? Hopefully you don't hate Christmas, or at least dislike Christmas the same as Shinokio. But yeah, no, I had a great holiday. I spent it pretty much mostly in Portugal. I got the best of both worlds. I got to catch London, like the lights and stuff like that, but also got to spend it with, my boyfriend's family and such in Portugal right now. And they have really nice lights too, and just very family oriented, which I really like. So just having a great holiday, good balance of like locking in on some stuff, but also downtime, relaxing, having fun. And Tutor J, nice to see you, by the way. I haven't seen you today, right, Tutor J? I feel like I've been seeing you more often lately, so I was like, wait, have I seen you today? No, probably that was yesterday that I saw you. Hope you had a good Christmas. I spent time with family, had plenty of good food, watched Christmas movies. Nice, that sounds like the perfect Christmas. I hope it went really well, Tutor J, and nice to see you. It's been nice seeing you more often. And A7Z, hello, nice green screen. Wait, you're not the first person to like wonder if this is actually like real. Does it? You know what? I kind of see it. I wonder what makes this look kind of like fake. Like it kind of looks like a Zoom background, doesn't it? I wonder what it is. Maybe it's like we're like I use like a light there. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Or it's just maybe very homey looking. Like it is cool to see like Portuguese, at least the Portuguese houses that I've seen. They have like those like they use like the tiles and stuff. Like the orange tiles and stuff. I really really like it. It looks nice. Yeah, A7Z, hope you've been well since I last saw you. The bright, cold background lights. The bright, cold background lights. I guess probably the overhead light. Oh, I wish I could show you guys. It was just like one long strip of like an overhead light above me. And, Ginocchio, except for capitalism, I genuinely believe that modern day Christmas is based not on festivity, but gifts rather than the tradition of it. That's my thought. That's fair. That's very fair. I do think, there's a lot about Christmas that's very performative now, and I mean with anything, I feel like, especially I've noticed like the amount of lights used in North America compared to the amount of lights they put on houses like in like Portugal or the UK, it does make you really realize like, wow, like we definitely buy a lot more decorations in North America that end up getting thrown away or just not really used every year, stuff like that. It really makes you think about that, because like, and I even got people's perspectives on it from like in Portugal and stuff, and they were like, oh, like we kind of view like people who buy a lot of lights as like, oh, they're like really trying to flex or trying to show status, and we don't necessarily view that like positively. So definitely gets you thinking. And Lewis, oh my gosh, Lewis, oh my goodness, Lewis. Thank you so much again. I could never thank you enough for all the support you've shown. Oh my gosh. Lewis, truly thank you. My goodness. Really, thank you, Lewis. Oh my gosh. It's always great to see you. It's always great to see you, Lewis. And again, like, I know I already thanked you yesterday and told you, like, the impact you have been having on my journey moving abroad. But just, like, today I was, right before you came in, I was talking again about, like, just kind of how it feels like I'm choosing the harder path by choosing to move abroad. But I very much know, like, it's the right path. And even though it's harder, it's going to be so worth it. and like it truly is just like a dream and something that'll just help me grow so much as a person. So again, Lewis, I just have to say, like, thank you first of all for being here, because like seeing all these familiar names in chat, it's like in a time where everything is changing in my life, seeing familiar names like yours, people who have supported like my dreams since day one, like it means so much, especially with like how much my content has changed back and forth and all that. But then also again, just like the help you've just gone so above and beyond to give Lewis really like this journey that I'm on moving abroad, like truly, like so much of it I'll attribute to you being able to help with that, because really it's like, my gosh, it truly has helped so much, Lewis. So thank you, and I hope you're having a good holiday. I hope you're still getting to rest and such. And yeah, my gosh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it so much, Lewis. Truly, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just all the positivity you bring as well. Like even when you're having migraines or stuff like that, it's like you still come in and you're positive, so positive. Like truly, that's an admirable trait that I hope to also have, Lewis. So thank you for just all the support and for just being you. Really, thank you. And let me just quickly catch up on some chats right now. Try Alt F4. I celebrate winter solstice, so it's the same beats as Christmas, and I even get to put up an awesome tree. It was good. GF bought me a toothbrush that judges me. Wait, what? Again, like, I feel like I need to ask for clarification. A toothbrush that judges you seems like it's something that you like or find funny, and your girlfriend knows you well. That's a cool gift. And Lewis, you're doing good today. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I guess it's still a 26 for you. I'm glad. I'm really happy to hear that you're doing well. That really is important to me, Lewis. I'm really glad you're doing well. And thank you for again just showing up and chatting and everything. I really appreciate it. And Hellstone. Oh my gosh, Hellstone. Nice to see you. I hope that you had a great holiday. Needing to bed, wishing a great stream. And oh my gosh, Hellstone. Hellstone, oh my gosh. Hellstone, what in the world? Oh my gosh. No, the stream cut off in this moment. All right, hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. I don't know. That was the worst time for stream to cut out. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully I'm back. Apologies, like, oh my gosh, my stream disconnected at the absolute worst moment. I'm, it was so bad. I apologize, guys. For those of you watching the VOD, in case you didn't see the first part of this VOD, especially on YouTube, playing Where Winds Meet while chatting with viewers beforehand a little bit. I'll put timestamps when the gameplay starts, but oh my gosh, Hellstone, I can thank you properly now, or is stream gonna disconnect again? I'm scared. But yeah, my sincerest apologies. I promise I didn't mean to run there. Hellstone, really, thank you so much. I wish you saw my reaction, because it was like, oh my gosh, Hellstone, I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope life is good. I hope you had a good holiday. And also, what in the world? Like, you are too kind. But Hellstone, really, thank you so much. And I'm sorry for keeping you up even longer. Um, like, I know you said you had to go to bed. I really hope you get a good rest and just had a great holidays, and that you are gonna have a smooth return to work. And I wanted to drop some late Christmas gifties. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it so much, truly. And Tutor J, welcome back. And A7 said noob streamer can't handle a gift, so I know it was just too touching. I had to do a quick little just cry in the corner. No, but seriously, I'm sorry, guys. My boyfriend's place, we do need to work on the internet. It's not the greatest. His it's weird because like streaming and stuff is as in watching stuff is great, but the upload speed is definitely shit. Like I was trying to upload just a YouTube video that was like 11 minutes long, and that took like over an hour. So upload speed is just absolute shit. So my sincerest apologies. I'll be back in Canada soon with my better Wi-Fi. And I'm sure if I'm here more long term in the summer, we're gonna try to fix the Wi-Fi problem. So let me catch up with some stuff. But yeah, thank you again, Hellstone. And Lewis, I'm gonna thank you again in case you're still here for the support earlier as well. I hope, Lewis, you heard my response to you at least. I think probably. All right, and let me catch up with some chats. Rabbitude, I'm sorry for that. You came in right at that moment where everything crashed. So Rabbitude, let me give you a great official hello. And claiming first serve, fair enough, fair game. We did have to restart, so that is fair game. That is definitely fair game. And oh my gosh, I see my stream still buffering a lot. I'm so sorry if it is. And okay, Lewis, I'm so glad you heard that part at least. And all the love back at you. Seriously, Lewis, thank you for everything. All the love back at you. I really appreciate you so much. And Hellstone, yes, I thank you again as well. And I will definitely see you around. I hope you had a good stream, by the way. I saw you were streaming. Were you streaming on Christmas Day? Don't need to answer, by the way. I know you need to get to bed, but I respect the grind, and I hope you had fun. And I'll see you around. And let's see. A7 said, "Are you moving in?" I'm not moving in. Just because I still need to go back to Canada to take care of lots of stuff, and then also he's not thinking of living here permanently, so we don't really know where we're gonna be, but it does seem like it's not confirmed yet, but he's gonna be visiting Canada, so staying with me for a bit in a couple months, and then I'm gonna be staying back here for a bit in the summer, and then we'll see where we end up in life. And Lord Noms, welcome back. Sorry for that. I just saw that you were back. And Tutor J. Oh wait, no. Let me see. Diggly Flaps. I talked about AI girlfriends one time, and she runs away. No, I wanted to hear about the AI girlfriends. I promise it's a judgment-free zone. Though I will say I'm kind of scared of AI taking over. But again, judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. And Tutor J, I will repost this. And that was a response to I think Ginokyo's criticism of Christmas. Oh, perfect. Ginokyo's back as well. I'm sorry I missed that whole conversation about Christmas. My bad for for the Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. But welcome back, Ginokyo. I'm glad, Hellstone, that you had an awesome stream. I'm really happy to hear. And Tutor J, I will repost this. While Christmas itself has become more commercialized, I would still say that Christmas is still what people make of it, and in terms of traditions and family. I do agree with that. I do think I think there's two sides of it where especially on TikTok, you see a lot of crazy behavior related to Christmas. So that in terms of just overconsumption, people just buying way too many decorations that they will throw away soon. And the whole I don't know if you've seen the whole Ralph Lauren Christmas trend where people are just damn it, I bought all these Christmas decorations last year, but now this Ralph Lauren Christmas is trending, so I'm gonna have to just throw away all those old decorations I bought last year and then buy all this new stuff for this new trend that probably next year won't even be around. And it's like, the point of Christmas decorations is kind of to like, build your own personalized collection and like, actually reuse stuff. But the people who are just buying and like throwing it away, it's like, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. So yeah, definitely can see both sides of that. But like, for example, spending Christmas in the EU has been a very different experience. Like, I got to visit my British friends, like very traditionally British grandparents, and their perspective on Christmas, and like just even seeing like a more like countryside, like British countryside type neighborhood where they just had very minimalistic Christmas lights, and Christmas was very much still about just like gathering a family and everybody going to watch like this Christmas play and stuff like that. It really and like spending Christmas with my boyfriend and his family, also seeing like how it's very much like, again, just like mostly about family, and gifts are just kind of like everybody like gets, each family like a gift or something. It's definitely more it kind of like gives you hope in all that craziness you see on TikTok and such, which I'm speaking of. He got me this bracelet. So yeah, meaningful gifts. And Rabbitude, I thought I clicked on my friend Alicia W stream, but I appear to have been redirected to some random supermodel. I'll just leave. Wait a minute, is you? You're gorgeous. Oh, Rabbitude, thank you. You're so kind. And again, sorry for stream crashing right when you came in. My gosh, especially with all the kindness you bring, Rabbitude. Thank you. That's so sweet of you, truly. And let's see. A7 said, "Hear me out. I am not gay, but I love my AI boyfriend." That is fair. I feel like maybe he's like your AI bestie. Maybe it's that. And Ginocchio, chill. By the way, the poster behind you, the one with the blue dude, for a second gave me Lenin Soviet Union vibes, so not red. Oh, interesting. I actually have no idea what that poster is. My boyfriend's a huge cinephile, and I think he explained that poster to me at least twice, and I honestly still cannot remember what it is, but one day I'll remember. I've been trying to learn some Portuguese as well. The pronunciation is so hard. There's so many sounds that just like don't exist in English, French, or Mandarin, the 3 languages I do know. So I've been really struggling with some sounds. And Shipwreck Paradise, hello, nice to see you. That emote is so cute, like the one holding the heart. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas or holiday, whatever you celebrate. And A7 said, "What did you buy me for Christmas?" Friendship, A7 said. Friendship. Speaking of overconsumption, guys, I've decided this holiday, I'm just giving you guys all my friendship. Let's just give each other friendship. It's priceless, And Purple Butts, hello, nice to see you again. What is up? And Cappy also asking if this is a fake background. Wait, you are like the 3rd person to ask that today. What about it makes it, like, I don't know what, like, I see it. Like, I see why it looks fake today. It's like, I don't know what makes it look fake today, but something about it looks fake today. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, like, the lighting. I mean, like, A7Z did say the lighting. So it might be that. It does look more fake today. Alicia's AI, oh no. I need to do something dumb to prove that I'm too dumb to be AI. And a Rabbitude, I need to know what cake he got you. If he didn't get you any, I'm sorry, but you need a new boyfriend. Cake, damn. I will say, the Portuguese have a lot of desserts. So, and actually there were cakes. So he's safe, Rabbitude. He's safe. He passed a Rabbitude test. And Ginocchio, nasalized vowels, which French has too. Also, Portuguese from Portugal is much harder than one from Brazil, since it also stressed like English. Right. My boyfriend was talking about how like, he likes the sound of Brazilian Portuguese so much more than his Portuguese, because it sounds more melodic and stuff. And Cappy, how many R's are there in strawberry? 3? Is this a trick question? I mean, you kind of like gave me the answer by spelling it out there, unless it's a trick question. And A7Z, because your camera's usually bad and today is good. A7Z, I don't know why, but I never thought about this. But it's like, my back camera's obviously the back camera is so much better than the front camera. And for some reason, I never thought to use the back camera. I'm like, and then like, one day I was just like, wait, why have I not been using the back camera? It's such better quality. So now I've started doing that. And here we go, better quality. And Lord Noms, it looks like a TV movie set background. Damn, today this background, I get, you know what? It kind of gives like sitcom, doesn't it? Like that, like mess, like I don't know. It kind of gives sitcom. There's something. I do agree. There's something fake looking about this background, even though it's quite the opposite. It's very lived in compared to, I feel like, even other streams I've done here. It's interesting. It's a Dogix! Hello! Yes, Portuguese! Wait, Zadogix, I'm slowly learning Portuguese words. But Zadogix, it's been a while. How are you? I'm so happy to see you again. And oh my gosh, somehow, like, I've been, like, staying with my boyfriend, like, the past, like, over a week now. And yet, the one day that he's, like, out with his friend, like, usually, we've been, like, just fully, like, just spending time together. But the one day where we're spending, like, a little bit of time apart, you finally come and stream and still don't get to meet him. My goodness, he might be coming back soon. It is, like, nearing 1 a.m. But, like, I don't know. But just, it happens to be you keep missing him. Which I know, with the whole Portuguese thing, you guys have been wanting to meet. And Rabbitoo, he's safe for now. Oh, gosh, we'll see. No, but jokes aside, he is truly the absolute sweetest. I keep falling in love with him more and more every day. It's just, like, it's crazy how, like, it's crazy how somebody I just met in an online acting class 4.5 years ago that I had a huge crush on, the moment he turned on his camera in our Zoom call, is the same guy that I'm dating right now, and we just work so well. It's insane. And Cappy, she's real. ChatGPT can't answer this correctly. Wait, actually? Wait, I thought you were joking for a sec. Is that actually a known bug in ChatGPT that it can't spell strawberry or know how many R's there are in strawberry? And quick linguistics lesson. Always appreciate Ginokio. You always amaze me with your knowledge as well. It's very impressive. It makes me want to be a lot more, like, well-read, you know, or well-educated. And waiting for the crowd laughter. Gosh, this is really giving sitcom, isn't it? And let's see. Purple Buzz was shining that orange light on the microwave in the background. Ooh, I do have a light, like, shining it, which maybe that's what. Oh wait, it's that light. You can see it. You see that light right there. Wait, I should go prove it's real by touching it. Okay, guys, watch. This is a real background. Look. Real stuff. There we go. It's real. And, Ginokio, Portuguese from Portugal use stress unlike the other Romance languages. Right, it almost sounds German to me at moments. I know it doesn't sound like German, but, like, there are moments where I'm like, this language low-key sounds kind of like German, like, just, like, in terms of, like, the tone they use sometimes for certain words. Portuguese from Brazil is more similar to the rest of the bunch and is more syllable based. The stress causes Portuguese from Europe to usually skip unstressed vowels. Portuguese from the New World is more open about its vowels. That's so interesting. I'm excited for my Portuguese friends my Brazilian friends to meet my boyfriend, just to, like, see, like, because, like, yeah, like, my boyfriend is telling me about how, like, there's, like, to a degree where they can't understand each other, but mostly they can. It's exciting. And let's see, Zadogix can't wait for the Leisha discovering Portuguese Brazilian memes. Wait, the only one I know is, like, one of the first times where I hung out with, like, I went, like, rock climbing with my Brazilian friends was, like, he was saying, like, whatever floats your boat, but instead he said whatever floats your goat. And, like, everybody else, like, me and everybody else looked at each other and was like, did he just say whatever floats your goat? And then he showed the meme, and I'm like, wait, maybe that meme was, like, also in North America, and I'm just uncultured, but, like, I assumed it was, like, a meme that was popular, like, wherever he was. But wait, have you guys heard of that meme? Whatever floats your goat. Maybe now I'm just looking uncultured. And AI can move. Yes, guys, new AI update. It can actually drink water and such now. And Papa Peregrine, hello. It can now, but people have prompted the strawberry test so many times by now that the data is a bit skewed. Oh, interesting. I have not heard of that at all. Strawberry test on ChatGPT. Damn. Unfortunate. Good thing. Well, you know what? It's fortunate because that means AI is still too dumb to take over. And why do you have a random floodlight back there? Purple Butts, to make my background look fake, I guess. I don't know. It looks so much better because, again, like, the light that I have is just like a cold like overhead light on the ceiling, and it makes the room, like, obviously look not as, like, you know, homey. So that's why we needed that warm light in the back. And something that is national. Okay, noted. And Diggly Flaps. Why do I feel like the back? your background is that 70s show. Interesting. That's so interesting because like all I did was change the lighting, and like it does look very different. It does look very different. And to advertise a microwave, imagine. You know what? If this was some marketing thing, it would be working quite brilliantly. The fact that, it gets people talking about the background, which I thought of that. And Ginocchio, Portuguese from the Americas. Americas has a special thing. Sometimes in Portuguese from Brazil, changes the T sound to a ch sound, like in church, and a D sound to a J sound, in judge. For example, in Portugal, tia and dia. In Brazil, generally the most studied in the country where this happens, chia and gia. Interesting. So cool that you know that as well. And so, Douglas, maybe some words. I got lucky that a great part of my life I was watching some Portuguese YouTubers. That's so interesting because he was talking about how, like, he grew up watching some Brazilian YouTubers. So interesting. I never heard about a floating goat. Oh, no, wait. You should search it up. It's low-key really cute. Whatever floats your goat. And there's, like drawings of, like, like, a goat, like, floating in water. And Ginocchio, this happens because of palatalization, something that brings a consonant up to the palate because of the sound of I and E. Huh. This just reminds me of, like, back when I was a kid and I had a lisp and, like, I needed speech therapy and, like, all these things that, like, I feel like other kids never had to think about because they just naturally knew how to do it. I had to actually, like, really think about a lot of sounds because I had such a bad lisp. Like, I didn't know how to pronounce THs, like, in this or that. I would say dat and dis, like, no joke. Like what else would I mispronounce? Like, let's see, there was, or like instead of thumb I would say thumb, like with an F. Like, I actually, like, I just didn't know how to pronounce a TH. And even my S's were bad, like S sound, like I would, like, push, like, my tongue against my front teeth, so it would be like a, instead of like a S sound, it'd be like a, I can't even do it anymore. It was so bad, but it's, like, actually, though, like, that's a bit exaggerated, but instead of, like, sock, I would say, like, I can't even do it anymore. Sock. Like, Mike Tyson. Yeah, no, like, legit, like, I sounded like that when talking. So I had to go to speech therapy. And the crazy thing is, like, listen, like, obviously bullying is bad. Like, I was at the hands of bullying. Like, I felt the impacts of bullying, not good. Forever, I feel like will stick with me. But I will say the one thing I'm glad people bullied me for was that, just because it, like, made me go and actually seek help. Because, like, it's crazy because, like, my dad later told me, like, oh yeah, like, I knew you had a lisp, but he never, like, said anything. He never told me I had a lisp. And, like, by then I was already, like, 8, 9 years old, and, like, he still just never told me. And, like, I feel like if I never asked, my parents would have never said anything, and I would have just, like, had a lisp for the rest of my life. I don't know, or just eventually realized and had to deal with it much older. So, like, again, bullying is bad, but I am glad that is one thing where I'm like, you know what, a positive came out of it, because now I don't have a lisp. I can actually say that instead of dat. And Susie, hello! Susie, welcome back. I'm so sorry, stream. I saw also you came in right when stream cut off. That was so my bad. Wi-Fi is, like, not the hottest right now. But Susie, I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a great holiday. I saw you were doing some gift wrapping streams a little while back, right? Am I right about that? But Susie, it's so nice to see you. If you have any life updates, I would love to hear. If not, just happy to see you in chat. Hope you had a great restful holiday. And oh no, now I'm seeing bring back bullying. You heard it from Leisha, and so the bullying was good. Got it. Oh no. Okay, just like it's more of like a, out of this bad thing, I'm finding a positive. Okay, we do not condone bullying in here. Bullying is not good, but I will say it was one thing where it's like I'm glad somebody had to tell me. Like, somebody had to tell me, and I'm glad kids told me. Was that a mouth part? Yeah, I was trying to do the lisp, but I definitely over-exaggerated it and just did, like, a mouth fart. And Purple Buzz, what do you mean had a lisp? Wait, what do you mean had a lisp? And Ginocchio, in fact, lots of native speakers change the TH sound, which are two different sounds, say as F. Okay, wait. So maybe I was just, like, maybe if I was born in another country or something, that would have been passable. And Ginocchio, actually the lisp is something that European Spanish, known as Castilian Spanish, has too. Really? Greek and Albanian. Okay. I do feel better. Cause like I just felt like such an outcast as a kid. Cause I'm like, why can't I say the damn th sound? I struggled for so long. And Papa Bear can also say bullying works. That is all I will take from this stream. Thanks. Oh gosh, guys, what a great legacy I'm leaving behind. What a great influence I'm leaving, in this world. Gosh. And Susie, it's okay. Last time I saw you, you were in a hostel. I think holiday streams went well. Lots of gift wrapping and baking. Wait, I didn't get to catch the baking ones. That's very cool. Now we're back to our usual painting streams. That's so awesome, Susie. I love that you did like gift wrapping streams and now like painting streams. It seems like such a, like, I feel like in like just like with all like the hustle and bustle of the holidays, it's really nice to kind of like have something more like relaxing to watch. So that's awesome, Susie, and I'm glad that things are doing okay. And yeah, last time I was in my dorm, which does look a lot like a hotel or a hostel, just because like the way the dorm is, it's more like, yeah, it's definitely more. It looks very hotel-y. But yeah, now I'm at my boyfriend's place, which is definitely more homey. It's so homey looking to the point where people thought it was like a Zoom, like, or like an AI background or something, which is valid. I do see it. And the dog exhibit polishing the little leash. And Shinokio, the lisp in Castilian Spanish is one of the two th sounds, especially Spanish has both th sounds. Wait, this and wait, what are the two th sounds? There's like this and there's like two th sounds. That does remind me, like both my boyfriend and my Brazilian friends, I've heard them say like tree instead of three. So I guess that's like a language thing. And this and think. Wait, is it bad that I can't tell the difference? This, think. Wait, this, think. Wait, I'm doing the same thing. You'll hear the difference between the two? Wait, the, think. Oh, I see, okay. It feels so similar in my mouth that like, it feels like I'm doing the same thing, but, think reminds me more of think. Right, it's like more of a harsh sound. Watch this be me discovering that I still have a lisp and need to go back to speech therapy. Oh, and what's interesting is I think it's interesting because I wonder if like, I do wonder how those lisps form in some kids and not. It's like, how did other kids just know to put your tongue like there, like between your teeth to make the th sound? I do wonder if it's like when I was in speech therapy, we discovered my mom kind of had the same lisp. And like, I wonder if like me hearing her always say, for example, think instead of think, I just like never thought to like try to mimic the th sound. I don't know. It's really interesting how that happens. And I just see A7 says saying, I am that bully. Damn, we gotta watch out. We got a bully in the chat. And A7 said, if you can't tell the difference, you have no chance of speaking Arabic. Oh, goodness. Arabic does definitely seem like one of those languages that is far beyond my ability. Like, even Mandarin, like, you know, like growing up in a Mandarin family, trying to, like, read the characters, I could not. And, like, and I feel like I could be wrong, but it seems like Arabic is, like, a far more advanced language in Mandarin. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. I don't know. Maybe I just view Mandarin as as easier because I grew up around it, but I was like, if I can't even get Mandarin down, like, I don't stand a chance in any, like, kind of, like, harder language. And Jinokyo, put your fingers to your neck. Wait, okay. Say this and think. Wait. People are gonna walk in and be like, why are you choking yourself? This, think. Wait. This, think. This. Okay, I do hear it. You'll hear your voice cords vibrate for the first one. That's the voice. Okay, wait. This, think. This, think. Theo40 or the 040? I'm sorry you're walking in on this, but thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Nice to meet you. And Mandarin Chinese is harder. Really? Okay, good to know. I always just assumed I was super dumb for not being able to learn it. But I do feel like it's hard. It is like, it was too hard for me. And it will remain too hard for me. I don't think my Mandarin's ever getting better. And Purple Buzz, weird spot to rejoin stream to see you choking yourself out. Listen, just testing my strength, you know? Just testing my strength. Normal behavior. everyday stuff, you know? Okay, I think this is a good sign for me to start on the gaming before I continue to choke myself. Not that was what I was doing. Totally not what I was doing. My goodness. But let me get the game slowly loaded up. And Saint Rich Asian, welcome back. Hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for the gift sub, whoever gifted it. Oh, that was probably Hellstone. Saint Rich Asian, nice to see you. And thank you for thanking. Again, probably Hellstone. Oh, Hellstone, if you're... I know you're gone, but I'm just going to send out thank yous to Hellstone once again. And I'm Saint Rich Asian. I hope you had a good holiday. And Cappy, welcome back with Bulgogi. What is that? Bulgogi. Bulgogi. And oh my gosh! Saint Rich Asian? Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. My gosh. And you hit people like Purple Butts and Darren the Wizard and Felonious. Oh my gosh. Saint Rich Asian. Thank you so much. What in the world? Thank you. That's so kind of you. Really. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for thanking Hellstone. And thank you for just the support as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And again, happy holidays back at you. Thank you for also saying happy holidays, everyone. Truly just so kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I see your hand in the chat as well. Hello, your hand. How are you? How is life? Back to lend a hand. And I see light soy sauce with a cute applause emote. Thank you for helping me thank Saint Rich Asian there. And Zadogix as well. You guys are all so kind. And Cappy, no fucking way, you don't know what beef bulgogi is. Oh no. What? Wait, okay, let me Google this. Okay, for anybody in chat who is currently feeling ashamed at not knowing what beef bulgogi is, I'm gonna take one for the team and Google it, and you don't have to say anything, okay? You don't have to confess not knowing what it is. I'll be the only one to own not knowing what it is. Okay, I'm gonna take one for the team right now. If you didn't know, like me, this is what it is. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Wait, is this just beef? Like, what? Oh, Korean. I wonder if I probably have had this. I've had Korean food. I've had Korean beef. It's probably this, right? It looks really good. For those of you who also didn't know, you're welcome. And Maisie came back just to say, I love bulgogi. Oh my gosh. Maisie has been summoned. It does look really, really good. Really, really, really good. And Felonious, hello. And thank you for thanking Sane there. And I hope you're doing well. And Zesty, welcome on in. Nice to meet you, Zesty Rabbit. I like the name. Hello, hello. And Nat, hello. Welcome back. And Felonious, I want to believe you're the only one. Okay, valid. Valid. And Ginocchio, Spanish did the same for Portuguese and French when it had the C+E/I, so an S sound as in sand, but because languages evolved, Spanish changed to a TH sound, as in think. Albanian and Greek have the same sound, but because they both had an aspirated T as in top, the language simplified it and it became the same as TH as in think. Huh. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wow. Just how much... My mind's kind of like blown right now. Always just like thinking of how language changes over time. Like I feel like we all know in here that like language changes over time, but just like seeing how it happens and stuff, it's really interesting. My gosh. I'm just trying to think about that right now. But Ginocchio, again, always impressing me with your knowledge. And just that, how's things going in Argentina? Ooh, in Portugal right now. So not quite sure how things are in Argentina, but I can say in Portugal things are going great. And Crash this Dummy, hello. I have some kind of important news. Let's hear it. I'm excited to hear it. And Cappy, is Korean sweet marinated barbecue beef slices. Ooh, maybe I haven't had it then, because sweet. I'm gonna hope that I've had it. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna hope that I've had it on rice. Okay, that does sound good. The sweet meat. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure I'm just uncultured, as Purple Buzz is saying, very uncultured. I'm sure that's just it. But sweet meat, and why does that sound like a euphemism? Sweet meat. But sweet meat. How do I feel about that? Okay, so dog is proving that I'm not the only one who didn't know what beef bulgogi is. I'm glad. Everyone loves bulgogi. Damn. I need to do a taste test. Alicia's just racist. Whoa, now. The accusations are just flying in chat. Is Korean beef the many cuisines of the world? Indian beef, Chinese beef, Korean beef. Wait, whoa. Wait, so bulgogi is not just Korean? Please help me not be racist. Please. I must escape these allegations. And like balanced sweet, not just sweet. I see. I guess Chinese cuisine does have a good deal about like balanced sweet as well. So I can kind of like imagine. The Chinese sweet is very different also from like Korean sweet. I've learned that from my parents. And Crash says to me, I'm proud to announce that I will become a father. Congrats! Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm guessing that's a congrats, right? I'm guessing that's like a, yay, I'm a father, not like a, oh no. Wait, no, you said proud. Okay, we're good. Because the reason I say that is because I feel like I'm like at an age right now, like I'm 20, where it's like, it could very much be both. You know, if somebody my age said like, oh, like I'm pregnant, there are people I know who have like gotten married at my age, like 20, like other 20-year-olds I've known who have gotten married. It's like if they told me, I'd be like, yay, right? But it's like there's other people where it's like if they told me that they were like gonna be a father or pregnant at my age, I'd definitely be like, oh, shoot. So I feel like I'm always like, when I hear news like that, I'm always like, yay, right? No, but I'm so glad. Crash just told me I'm so excited for you. What a journey to go on. Very, very happy for you. It's so exciting. So exciting. Truly wishing you the best on this journey. Exciting! And A7 said, imagine not knowing beef beluga. Beef beluga. Now that should get some racism accusations. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm 27, so it's been a plan in the making. That's so awesome. Like, that must be even, like, more satisfying. Just something that, like, yeah, just, like, working towards and really, like, oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Crash. Just tell me. So happy for you. And, just that, wait, I was so sure you were in South America. Fair enough. I can definitely see why that gets mixed up. I have talked about, like, I have visited South America, but definitely not, like, this year. Yeah, in Portugal right now. And Cappy, like, overly reductive bulgogi is just Korean beef. That's fair. Okay, I see what you mean. I definitely see what you mean. Yeah, I need to definitely food. Okay, one of my goals for 2026 is to definitely learn to cook and bake more. So maybe I will become more cultured. One of the reasons is because like my boyfriend's gonna be most likely visiting me in Canada, and like pretty much like I've been having like great like Portuguese dishes here, thanks like his family and him and all that. And it's like, you know, like in Canada, I personally eat the most like simple meals ever. Like we've definitely talked about this on stream, where like I just like eat, you know, like I can eat like the same thing for just months, like microwave rice, pre-cooked chicken and cheese. Like I could just eat that for months, you know. And I obviously don't want to be giving him that, so I'm like, what if I learned to, you know, cook for him? Do a little wifey type thing, you know? So I would love to do that. And Papa Carrot love the mixture of food talk, baby news, and Alicia's racism, tying the whole room together. Oh gosh, what type of stream would it be without those three topics, you know? And I just see Diggly Flaps, not even knowing the context, saying BBLs as far as the eyes can see. This is like the perfect mixture, I think, for chat, you know? And tag FDFGG. Wait, let me see if I know your username, because YouTube has been, or sorry, like your actual name, because YouTube has been weird, not showing me people's username, or Brightest Pigeon, okay. Brightest Pigeon, hello. Gameplay will start soon. We're just yapping still, but gameplay will start soon, I promise. Least ethical streamer strikes again. Damn it. At this point I should just lean into it. I mean, I did. Wait, were you there when I killed the dog yesterday, Cappy? I don't remember. Maybe we should just gloss past that. In game, by the way, for Twitch support, whatever, listening. In game. And wait, Zadogix. Speaking of carnival, I didn't know what that was till, again, coming to Portugal. I didn't know what carnival was. Like, I had to get that explained to me, and it blew my mind. Like, you're talking about the one where they, like, dress up, right? That is not a thing in Canada. Never heard of it. Not a thing. Diggly Flaps, Leisha streams, Food, Mood, and Goon. You know what? That is extremely accurate. That is extremely accurate. Food, Mood, and Goon. Extremely accurate. Funnily enough. And you missed the yapping? I did too, Zadogix, and I missed you, and I'm so happy to be yapping with you and all of you guys in chat right now. Oh, I've missed this. We have carnivals in Canada. Wait, no, Purple Bud, it's not like carnival like with an N-I, but like the C-A-R-N-A-V-A-L, like a holiday. It's a full-on holiday. Like, it's like a Catholic holiday, right? If I'm not wrong about that. And, let's see. Diggly Flaps, I'm 30 and still never want kids, and the constant reminders around me never cease to amaze me. Price of cereal, puking, teenagers causing trouble. That is fair. Like, I've definitely been somebody who's, like, gone back and forth on having, like, I know I'm 20, but just, like, I feel like, you know, it's something that you kind of think of, like, your whole life a little bit. Like, you know, like, children on the playground will, like, at least, like, girls, I don't know, I'm sure maybe it's less common among guys, but, like, I remember, like, being in kindergarten, and, like, my female friends already saying, like, oh, like, when I have children, XYZ, or I'm gonna name my children this, or, like, even, like, you know, like, I remember some girl, like, she liked a boy, and was talking about, like, oh, was saying to her mom legit, like, oh, I'm gonna marry this boy, and, like, we're gonna have so many children. Like, it's just something that, like, you talk about your whole life. So I've definitely had, like, strong feelings in different directions about it. But I think I did have a, like, yeah, it's one of those things that's, like, so complicated to think about. And I feel like how you grow up also just influences it so much. Because I did, like, I've had, like, some realizations about, like, oh, like, I thought having children and, like, just being married was, like, such a terrible thing because of what I witnessed growing up. Now it's, like, I've seen different where it's, like, oh, I've seen, like, people happily married with children, and it's, like, oh, wow, I had such a, bias and closed-minded view on that. You could call it a limited mindset on that just because of what I saw growing up. So now my mind has been, like, changing. But, man, yeah, it's a complicated topic, isn't it? And I saw also Tutor J saying, like, in this economy, that is another thing. Yeah, but hey, I know, like, Crash Test Dummy is definitely the third new parent that I know about this year, and the other two couples are also, like, equally as excited and prepared. So you know, it's kind of like if you're ready for it and want it, then it's, like, super exciting still. And Mardi Gras is American's first team carnival party before. Interesting. I don't know what Mardi Gras is. Like, I've heard of it, but I actually have never, like, learned about what it actually is. And Mason, I honestly wouldn't even call it bias. You simply just didn't feel okay about it because of personal negative experience. That's fair. Yeah. Bias is definitely the wrong word. Maybe it's just, like, it's circumstance. Maybe it's just the right word. But thank you for saying that, Mason. Yeah, I'm sure, like, again, we probably can talk about that for hours. There's lots of interesting things, you know, to see. And stream timeline, background set, language, food, kids. Don't forget bullying and what was the other thing? Racism. Oh goodness. And Diggly Flaps, how many subs for the BBL? This should be a nice sub goal for the science. Right, for the science. I'm taking just as a science experiment. I'm gonna get a BBL for 10,000 subs, guys. No, it'll probably take a lot more than that. Those are probably expensive, right? And people have died getting BBLs, right? I don't even want one, but like, man, I feel like people have died from, I mean, you can die from getting a nose job, right? And Bale Rune, welcome on in. What a subject to walk in on. I hope you're doing well. What's the BBL again? Oh, it's like the Brazilian butt lift. Imagine dying of ass. Are we in the Goon chapter now? I do think we're entering Goon chapter, aren't we? Especially with the game we're about to load up. 10k subs for the BBL. You heard it here first. We are 5 out of 10,000. Technically, if you count Hellstones, we're 15 out of 10,000. God damn it. And Rubio, I don't think you should joke about getting a BBL. Why is that? Wait, Rubio, is there some, like, controversy that I don't know about? Please let me know. And Purple Bus BBL, big booty lady. That's a pretty good pretty good interpretation of the acronym. And what game we're playing? Where Winds Meet, Tutor J. Where Winds Meet. And Bailrun, I do not even know what you guys are talking about, being a new guy in Twitch, and that's what I hear. I'm sorry, Bailrun, I'm sorry. Normal topics from now on. But welcome to Twitch. I hope you enjoy your time here. Twitch is, I mean, like any space, there's definitely negativity and drama and all that. But for the most part, especially I've found in like smaller streamers communities, there's lots of positivity on here. Great communities. Found some great friends through here. And let's see. Crash Sesame, I got married at 23 pretty early, but as soon as I met her, I knew she was the one. I proposed 9 months. Wait, Crash Sesame, I'm so happy that worked out. And, my gosh, wait, I love that. I love that. Because, okay, this is about to sound delusional, but I think, like, I realized, like, I'm somebody who's always, like, wanted to be a wife, you know? I've always wanted that, and I think, like, what got in the way, I realized, is, like, the reason, like, I've had very strong feelings of, like, being scared of marriage and not wanting to, and just being, like, very scared of that is not because, like, I didn't want to get married or be a wife. In fact, it was quite the opposite. It was more like I just love romance and I love that stability. And it's like, I wanted that so bad that, like, I was scared of it because I felt like it was something that I wanted that was just not realistic. Because, again, just growing up around, like, all of kind of like just not great marriages and just watching people like be so nasty to the people they're married to. Like, I think nasty is underselling what I've seen, like just like even like physically abusive and stuff. It's like I just kind of like in my mind I'm like, oh, like that what I want, you know, that like kind of like what Crash Sesame is talking about of like just meeting somebody you love, getting married and then staying together and having children and being excited about that seemed unrealistic, you know? But now, like, I'm realizing again, just like now that I've left home, which again, moving abroad, this is one of the great things that came out of it. Just like getting my eyes open to happy marriages and just even just like finding somebody that I feel so safe with. And I'm like, for example, like I wouldn't like, I just like all like the fears I had before about relationships, I no longer have, you know, like I've seen people say like, oh, like, you know, like I trust my significant other so much that like if they ever don't text back or something, I don't like think about them ghosting me or cheating or anything. The first thing I think of is like, are they dead, you know? And it's like I relate to that now where it's like somebody I trust so much. So all to say, you know, Crash Sesame, I can't lie, like that's kind of a fantasy of mine. Like I can definitely see myself getting married early. And oh no, what happened? Did my stream just crash? Or is it just, please say it's just on my end. Oh, I think, okay, just on my end. It looked like a crash for a sec, but we're back. But also I know, like, no, I'm not setting my hopes on any, like, timelines, but just, like, you know, like, I'm realizing it is something I want, and it's great to know what you want, you know? And wait, Ginocchio, okay, total change of topic. You also have, Carnival in Italy? Really? Good to know. And Zesty Rabbit, I almost missed your comment. What are your new year's resolutions? Ooh, I think I'll circle back to that soon after we kind of wrap up this topic. But that's a great question. I would love to talk to you guys about all your New Year's resolutions. Let's see. And I just see the dog is talking about Carnival, and it's the two most known about Brazil. Really? It's like football, Carnival, food, and music. I really did not know about Carnival until like just a couple months ago. Okay, let me scroll down now. Let's see. Let me scroll. Hey, someone said 5'2", lean body and a BBL. Alicia look like a Smurf. Yeah, I don't think it looked very good on me. And I see Rubio. I definitely see your concern there. I just mean that you don't want people in chat getting weird if you get the amount of subs and no follow through. Right. Just to be clear, that whole 10,000 subs for a BBL thing was definitely a joke. Not something I'm interested in. And also, like A7Z was saying, I would look like a Smurf. Just so a big butt would not fit me. So yeah, not happening. And Dart the Fartina Kmart, hello, welcome on in, and Guns and Knives as well. We were just talking about BBLs, but the conversation will move on from that from now. And Henny Meyer, Chiro, hello, welcome in. Yeah, the topics today have ranged from food to relationships to BBLs, back to relationships now. And Crash test on me. I think I was extremely fortunate to find someone that we match extremely well. I'm in no position to give advice on this. Before I thought I was never getting married. Wait. Okay. The fact that you also had that belief, like, it gives me even more hope, you know? Like, again, I'm not, like, obviously not gonna, like, set my hearts on anything. Like, I know life changes all the time. But, like, again, that kind of gives me more hope, where it's, like, somebody else who also had that feeling of, like, oh, maybe I'll never get married, whether it's because, like, I don't want to or because, like, I don't think it could work out. It's, like, yeah, just knowing that that changed for you. And, let me just click. Let's see. Nabsar, welcome on in. Love from Bangladesh. Hello. Nice to meet you. I believe first time meeting you. Welcome on in. I promise the game will start at some point during the stream. Still just yapping. And, what broke the fears you had of marriage? Ooh, Tutor J. I think it's meeting somebody that I really trust. And just, like, somebody who, like, yeah, just, I think now I know what it's like to have somebody that first of all, now I just know what it's like to really be loved and adored in a relationship. Like, just somebody who shows so much, like, just, like, I think speaks my love language and, like, really actually, like, is emotionally available and all of that, you know, just, like, being in a good relationship. First of all, I think, like, a healthy relationship, that changes everything. And then also, because I'm in, like, a healthy relationship, it allows me to, like, explore more of those, like, desires and being like, like, you know what, like, I realized, like, I've always said, like, oh, I would never make any sacrifices for a man, and I would never, like, tie myself to a man. It wasn't, like, because, like, I genuinely believed that, but more of just, like, out of fear, because I was in situations where I didn't feel like I could trust the people around me, you know, and that includes, like, even just, like, looking at my parents' relationship and stuff like that I've heard between them. It's, like, I just didn't think you could trust anybody, but now it's, like, okay, like, one fear, it's, like, such a specific fear, but you hear about it often, is, like, getting cheated on when pregnant, you know. I think that was, like, honestly, like, a big, like, just, like, you hear stories of that. I mean, even just look at the Kardashians, like, didn't, like, Khloe Kardashian get cheated on while pregnant, just stuff like that, you know. You see that, and it's, like, I think, like, for me, a big sign is, like, the fact that, like, I found somebody I trust so much that I know, like, that is just not a fear that would be in my mind. And I feel like that alone has just changed broken so many of my fears. And Nabsar, what are you talking about? Are you on Discord or anything? Ooh, so most of my chat is on Twitch. So there's lots of, like, conversations going on there. So right now we're talking about relationships. One of my viewers recently got the news that he'll be a father. So we kind of got on the topics of, like, marriage and children and stuff like that. And you also started Where Winds Meet recently. That's awesome. So we'll be kind of, like, at the same point in the journey then. Very exciting, Nabsar. And oh my gosh, Artsy raid. Artsy, thank you so much for the raid. And July Spare, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Hello, welcome in, raiders. I'm Leisha. We do lots of talking about self-improvement, relationships, which is actually what we're talking about right now, and also gaming on here, just a mix of those things. So it's nice to meet you guys. And my chat, please go show Artsy some love. If you like the topics we're talking about now, you will definitely like Artsy, somebody who is also more qualified, academically, to talk about, you know, like, psychology and self-improvement and all that. So please go show some love. She's super cool. And gooning, don't forget the gooning. Occasionally we do talk about gooners and gooning as well. Not that that's important, you know, not that that's important. And, Artsy, thank you so much. I hope you had a good holiday. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. Yes, stream has been amazing. It's been so nice catching up with so many of you guys. And Pielski, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And Dre Smoke, hello. And, ZB Games. My Canadian just came out. ZB Games. Hello. Nice to meet you. Wait, is it my first time meeting you? It is, right? Or am I feel like I especially get confused when I've seen people in maybe, like, Artsy's chat when I lurk or something. No, it is my first time meeting you, right? ZB Games. Nice to meet you. Sorry for that confusion. Welcome on in. And, thank you, Mason, for doing that. Shout out for Artsy there, guys. Again, please go show some love. And Alicia Loki, the biggest gooner. I know. You know what? That ain't even wrong. I'm not gonna go into details, but that ain't even wrong. And Diggly Flaps, wow, are you saying it's not important? Wait, what? Gooning? Well, I'm not saying gooning isn't important. Okay, we're going too deep into it. We do love our Zeds. Yes, I do think that is something I'm never gonna change. I do like that I say Zed. I do like it. I'm not gonna lose that. And Star Street, hello! It has been a little bit. How are you? Your place looks so cozy. Oh, thank you, Star Street. Thank you. This is actually my boyfriend's place. But yeah, it is where I'm staying for a little bit, and it does look very homey to the point where it kind of looks like a fake background, doesn't it? Gooners unite. Let's go. See, chat is a reflection of the streamer, isn't it? And what's a Zed? Don't worry about it. At this point, I've accepted Zed will never be normalized. And what's your level in Where Winds Meet? Navsar, I actually have no idea. I'm kind of like a noob to this game. I feel like it must be pretty low. I'll hop on the game soon. I'll check soon. I do really need to pee, guys. I'm gonna catch up some more chats, and I do need to go pee, and then maybe that'll be a good time to start the game. Oh, and Guns and Knives. I almost missed your comment. I've seen videos of women saying they got BBLs and caused them to smell terrible, and the scars got infected. Oh my goodness. My gosh. I discourage all women from getting a BBL. It definitely is like a dangerous operation that I've heard horror stories of. And just in general, like any, like, I feel like cosmetic operations, like obviously some, like what's it called, a rhinoplasty or whatever, where you just like kind of inject something in your nose to have a more prominent nose bridge. Those are a little less intrusive, but all of them, like even just looking at people who just got a nose job, it's like you see like the bruising that happens around like their eyes. It's so scary. And I just saw Ginocchio say, do you people not know about Arlecchino, Pulcinella, Padalone, and the gang? They are all part of the Italian Carnival Opera. I've heard of Pulcinella, but I have no idea what that is. So yeah, I guess Ginocchio, it really does prove that yeah, Carnival is something that I was definitely not aware of. I just see a dog saying climbing with a BBL might be a nightmare. And Saint Rich Asian, oh, my gift subs don't count towards a BBL. And Mason, my big ass is natural, no BBL, try not to be jealous, chat. Damn it, Mason, you gotta save some for the rest of us. Oh my gosh. This BBL conversation has gone on for a lot longer than I expected, but you know what? It is what it is. Low-key, it's been interesting. As a Dog X, thank you for the sub. 7 months? As a Dog X, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And I know you were getting interrupted by ads earlier. I'm glad that now we can talk uninterrupted. So Dog X, really thank you so much. And I hope my man walks in here at some point so you can say hi to him. You guys can say hi to each other. But the Dog X, really thank you. I've always appreciated your positivity just so much. As you, I'm sure you know, but I really need to say that again. Let's go. I was missing the emotes. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Which ones? I'm curious. Which ones do you like the most? Because it has been a long time since I've updated the emotes. Pretty much since I left Canada. And that microwave is straight out of Toontown Online. Oh my gosh. Well, because busy gooning to the microwave. My goodness. Yeah, I will say that microwave is very nicely lit, so it is I'm kind of asking for it. Gooner hours. Crazy, Tutor J. And July Spray, how do we pronounce your name? Ooh, Leisha. I know a lot of people look at it and pronounce it as Licia, which is so valid. That is partially because, like, it's a shortened version of Felicia, which I feel like seeing it in Felicia, it makes it easier to pronounce it properly, but I can definitely see why just on its own it looks like Licia. And Purple Buzz with a Giga Chad. And Dogs with the Durban W's, which, by the way, I have not seen Durban in forever. Just in case you're listening, Durban, I just hope you're doing well. I hope life is going well, or if anybody's seen him around. And the pea potatoes. Oh my gosh, again, thanks to Durban. W's in the chat. Oh, Dogs, I'm really glad that there's emotes that you enjoy. Thank you again for the sub. I really appreciate it. And Unlimited Mew, hello! Happy holidays! Nice to see you. And everything is going really well. How are you? New background, I like it. Thank you. Again, my boyfriend's wonderful plays. I'm gonna call you Felicia. Felicia. You know what? Fair. For a while I was like hiding my first name, but at this point I'm just like, whatever. It is Felicia. Some of the OGs haven't been spotted in a while. That is true. Yeah, which I like totally understandable with just how wild my stream times have been and just how inconsistent I've been. Though, yeah, when I'm back in Canada, it'll be a lot easier as well, just with time zones, because it's already 1:30 a.m. And Nabstar, sorry, what time do you start the game, now or later? I think, I know it's been a while. I usually don't yap for this long, an hour and a half. For those of you on Twitch and didn't see the stream crash earlier, which is why it's only showing an hour right now. But it's been an hour and a half of yapping. And I do need to pee, which is a good time for me to kind of reset and start the game. And Mason, for the longest time, I actually thought that even people in your real life called you Leisha as a nickname. So much so whenever I heard Andrew say your full name, I wonder why he wouldn't use your nickname. Right? Yeah. No, it's so fair. Like, people in real life, like, when they come on stream, they like, they're not used to calling me Leisha, so they accidentally say my first name anyways. Or even people who just like come to watch my stream from real life and they talk and chat. So yeah, I'm like, you know, whatever. There's just so many people also like with my first and last name, like that combination. It would be so hard to track me down anyways. Like, I'm so jealous of, like, again, like I'm learning Portuguese people. They all have like 5 names or like just like super cool long names. And it's like, my gosh, like my name looks so short in comparison, just like first and last name. I don't even have a middle name. And Ginokyo is 1:22 a.m. for you, Leisha. I know that because I'm an hour ahead. Right. Wait, so that means it's 2 a.m. for you, Ginokyo. Didn't you say you need to go sleep? Though I'm glad you're here. And Mason. And then eventually I learned that Leisha is just a name you use online. Right. It's like a nickname that I kind of tried to make stick. But people in just real life are just so used to calling me by my full name, which is fair. So yeah, there's like one person in real life who calls me by Leisha. It's just like somebody random, like in one of my classes who did. And Tenki, hello Tenki, nice to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas or holiday. And aren't the root words for Leisha and Felicia linked? I actually don't know. Like, I never bothered to Google if Felicia is like a common name. I actually don't know. I just know Felicia and Felix are linked. I need to actually look into the etymology of Leisha, because I just kind of like, yeah, just like shortened my name and went with it. Never actually looked into if it's like a name on its own. And Momo, hello Momo! How are you? How are your gaming pursuits going? Always nice to see you. And it's a dog expo. When someone calls us with the entire name, it's really intimidating. It's like an angry Spanish mom energy. I can imagine that. Like, especially if you have like 5 names and you get called all of them. And CFC Finks, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And thank you. I've seen Leisha show up as a name from time to time. Really? For example, in Anno 117 Pax Romana, one of the faction leaders is Leisha Moss. So it's a real name. Wait, and also in Dark Souls 3? Is that true? In one of the Dark Souls, there's Leisha as well, right? Wait, so yeah, it must be a name. I do know, like, isn't that like a Greek place? I just remember I was reading the Iliad and Lycia showed up, like Lycia showed up, but that's like the name of a place. And Finks is fine. Oh, thank you for the clarification. And my real name means the Spear of God. That is so cool. That is so cool. That is such a cool name. My gosh, that's so epic. Like, I would love a name that means that. My name has a pretty good meaning. Happiness. Can't complain about that. Yeah, that's definitely cooler though. And Tenki, my guess would be there might be a correlation between Leisha and Felicia, since similarly how Alisa are related. That would make sense. Because Lisa was a goddess of madness, and so Alisa means not insane. Wait! That's so interesting. It's almost like a counter name. Wait, so if Lisa was a goddess of madness, wait, but Lisa, is that like the root of like Lisa, like with one S? Because you spelled it as like Lissa. Are people walking around with a name that means like goddess of madness? That's pretty cool. And A means auntie. I had no idea. I'm learning so much new stuff from you guys, as always. And Momo, yes, you did hear Dark Souls 3. Can you confirm which Dark Souls has the character Leisha? And A7 said, my name is hard, and every time someone says it, I find it weird. Fair enough. I definitely pronounced Mason's name wrong. That I definitely do. And my name just means rain clouds. Right. That is like, that's quite poetic. That is quite poetic. And okay, guys, I really need to pee. I think that'd be a good point to start the game as well. And Pieski, wait, let me answer that. Top 5 games to play. Fave games. Ooh, I'm pretty new to gaming, but I'll say like, so far, Elden Ring is definitely my favorite. Um, it's I would put what would I put second? Maybe like Black Ops 6 was my second. I feel like I'm forgetting some games that are much better than that though. I did have a blast on Black Ops 6. Oh Lord of the Rings Online. That's always gonna be a solid one. Game of Thrones King's Road. Is that crazy to say? I feel like I just have a soft spot for Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. I haven't played many games. Sekiro is cool. I would probably put Sekiro as like number 5, and then number 4. If we're really gonna put Game of Thrones King's Road on there, that leaves one more space. The dog is with the locked in and COD reference. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave Call of Duty on there. It has a soft spot in my heart. One of my first ever like games. And DS3 is a good game to go for, right? Yeah, I do want to play it sometime soon. That is for sure. And did you play Sekiro? Damn, a real gamer. Yes, we did play Sekiro on stream. We finished it in the summer. It was very, very fun. Very, very fun. I enjoyed it very much. Currently playing through Lies of P, or I was before I moved. Need to get back on that. That was solid. We played. Yeah, I think Lies of P, Sekiro, and Elden Ring are the 3 Souls or Souls-like games I've tried. You beat Sekiro recently. Oh, nice, Momo. What's your like ranking of like I don't know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro, and Purple Butts once again the sole COD defender in chat, and I appreciate you being here. COD will always have a soft spot in my heart. And Tenki, it's always a hard part with names. One could have a Greek Roman origin and another Norse origin, so you end up with 2 words that sound similar and have totally different meanings. Right? It's so easy to fall for that, isn't it? Because like even me asking like the whole like Lisa with 2 S's versus 1 S, it's like it's so easy to assume that they're just like from the same origin and just like spelling got changed over time. But that's such a dangerous assumption to make. Like I think French has like a word for like it's not like the same thing, but it's like it means like false friends, which is how it's easy to assume that like an English and French word that sounds the same like is the same word, but there are false friends where it's like 2 words that sound the exact same actually mean different things, or not exact same but very similar. And a reminder, 6 out of 10 Kalicious BBL. Oh gosh. Again, guys, unfortunately, no sub goal for a BBL. Unfortunately, it's not happening. I know, much to the disappointment of many, but it won't be happening. And Ginocchio, Felicia is of Latin origin, noun form of the Spanish adjective feliz, meaning happy, from Felix, still happy, from the accusative. I don't even know what accusative means. From form Feliz? I have heard of the name Feliz. It's a cool name. Okay, I'm gonna go pee, and then we can probably start the game. We've been yapping for so long. I'll be right back. I do need to leave. I need to go outside to use the washroom. I'll be right back. As in, like, the washroom is in, like, a different building from here. I'll be right back. am back. I'm happy to report I did not get kidnapped on the way to and from the washroom. That is always a concern of mine. I'm back. And Bielski saying, if everyone gives 5 subs, we can hit the BBL sub goal. Oh my gosh. Oh no, guys. We would need a lot more than that, though. We would need a lot more than that. We said 10K, and even then, it's not happening. And, let's see, Tenki saying, I'm not sure on Leisha either, but there are 2 potential correlations I can think of. It could be related to Felicia, possibly a shortened form, or it could be related to Alicia. True. I never looked at the meaning of Alicia. In which case, I suspect Alicia might not have a positive meaning. Right. Wait, shoot. Maybe I need to rethink my, my nickname. Because if it goes with the Alyssa thing. Damn it. And Ginocchio, in Italian and English, we have 2 similar words. Parenti and parent. In English, parents means your mother or father. In Italian, parenti is English relatives. Oh, cool. So it's not like a full-on false friends thing, but it is like still like quite a different meaning. And St. Lucia is a girl goddess here in Finland and Sweden. Wait, that's really cool. Isn't there an island named St. Lucia? I'm just informed Lucia comes from a region of the Roman Empire. Huh. Roman Empire. Fascinating. Fascinating. So many, yeah, just crazy now to think that I just chose a name without even really knowing what it meant. All right, let me just quickly change the stream category to Where Winds Meet. We're finally starting the gaming. Let's go. Where Winds Meet. Exciting, exciting. You interrupted my microwave not gooning session, but gooing session? What is a gooing session? A gooing session, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, let me load the game up. I always have kind of trouble like loading the game up at first. Let's hope today it goes a little better. And amazing. Oh yeah, Alicia, I don't think I ever shared this with you. I'm actually working with an upcoming indie studio on an animation series. You did not share that. Wait, that's so cool. They're making it as a VA and co-writer. Wait, amazing, exciting. Sorry, just grabbing my second laptop so I can see chat more closely. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, wait, let me share a screen real quick and then continue reading what Mason said there. Oh, apologies for OBS stream again. There we go. All right. That's so cool. I love to see all that is happening for you, Mason. So exciting. So exciting. All right. Oh my gosh. Wait, I need to connect my headphones. Oh wait, it's working. It's working. Guys, yay! And Self-Maker, hello, welcome on in. I'm doing really well. How are you? Hello. We're about to start the gaming right now. Doctor says I'm seriously lacking vitamin U. I have not heard that one before. Self-Maker, respect. I've not heard that one before. And let me just see. Amazing. The series is called Legends of Mayordia. Our TikTok has 76K followers. Yo, wait. That's insane. Amazing. Congrats. That's so exciting. So exciting. About his family. She's DMs about it. New content for the movie nights. Wait, yes, please do, Mason. Please do. I want to hear more about it. And, enjoy this nice music, guys. And let's see. Momo, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne. Unranked, only played a bit. Dark Souls 2, not played. Wait, so you put Sekiro before Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3. Good to know. Wait, yeah, I did think you told me that, maybe, actually, about preferring Sekiro. Or is that new? I can't remember. But either way, good to know. Let's just appreciate the beauty of this game for a second. My goodness, it's so beautiful. I feel like, wait, okay, back to OBS stream for a sec. Actually, no, my camera is appropriately cropped. We're gonna leave it at this. And, hello. What is what on? Oh, I didn't think to turn it off. Does it look better now? Let's see. How was it? Wait, guys, does it look less fake now? They were telling me today that this looks like a movie set. Oh, he's... And yes, the Dogix big man is in the house. I have this one viewer who's Brazilian who the moment I told him that I have a Portuguese boyfriend, he's been excited to meet you. And just happens to be that has missed every time that you've been here.
That what?
Like every time.
Oh, you missed me?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's a Dogix.
Dogix. What's up, Dogix? What does he wanna? He wants to complain about the gold. Is that what he wants? Does he want to complain or does he want to? Oi, what's up, man?
Are you feeling okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, good.
What's up, Mason? What's up, everyone? What are you playing?
Playing a Chinese game where winds meet.
All right, you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Especially for a free game, it's a beautiful game.
Cool. I'm gonna do my thing. I got stuff to do. Bye, everyone.
You should say something in Portuguese to the Dogix.
No, I know you just wanna. The Dogix. A copa é nossa. That's it.
All right. I know you guys just want to see more of him, but unfortunately you're just stuck with me today. And the Dogix, make her say cheese bread. He's looking confused right now. You're gonna have to explain to the big Portuguese man. And you know, okay, now I'm feeling single. Thank you. I'm sorry, but I have to show how much I love him. He's amazing. Amazing. Alicia, can you put a bag over your head until Rafael comes back at least? Excuse me. I know he's more handsome than I am, but I'm not that much less good looking. And Asim said he looks so tired. Yeah, I do think he's quite tired today. Not feeling the absolute best. So yeah, you guys are stuck with me. And Self-maker, if I were a zombie, I'd eat you first because you are ummy. I think the delivery kind of failed there. It wasn't ummy. And thanks, unfortunately not DS3 today, but one day, hopefully if you stick around long enough, one day. All right, hopefully you didn't miss too many comments. I'm gonna get started on the game right now. And you all right. Thank you, Zodogix. Thank you, I appreciate it. Delulu is a Solulu, I suppose. My gosh. Mason, I'm gonna continue letting myself think that I'm at least somewhat cool. Alright. Okay, we had an encounter with a goose yesterday. I don't know if I should get involved again. It actually seems like I can't even get involved. Wow. Huh. Oh, the bear's crying too. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna let Mother Nature play that one out. And let me just wait. Okay, I just see like Tenki, Jinokyo, discussing. I saw something about Lux and Light, which is good to know about that League of Legends character. Now her name makes sense. And A7 said, end the stream now and spend time with him. Oh, he does have work to grind. But no, we've been spending lots of time together, which has been amazing. Goddamn demon. So those gooses. You mean geese? Gooses. And Momo Kasekiro, you can't outlevel the challenge, you gotta master it. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I mean, Elden Ring, you can, like, self-impose that, but no, I see what you mean. And geeses. I'll settle for that as a dog. I'm sorry, I did not mean to be a grammar Nazi in that one moment. For some reason, I just felt like it. I don't know why. Ooh, guys, look at that parry. I've still got it in me. I'm assuming that was a parry, at least. That's a parry, right? I actually don't know what. I can't tell when I do successfully parry. Alright. There we go. Wait, am I level 0 right now? Somebody asked earlier what level I am, and there is a chance I am still level 0. I've not been grinding all that much. Try Ghosts next. I can settle for that, A7Z. That's a good compromise. Ghosts. No, but it doesn't sound as good. Wait, there's so many active. What? Wait. Oh no. Okay, wait. Okay, we can do this one. Observe Goose Thug? Goose Thug. And but you're helping me to not look dumb. I appreciate it a lot. Oh my gosh, the dog is again. I'm glad you appreciate it, but again, I feel bad for that. Like, I don't know why. I just like in that moment, I just felt like being that person to be like, actually, it's geese, not gooses. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. So I'm supposed to just observe the Goose Thug. I like that they call this Goose Thug. That must be like lost in translation. And Point, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. And I cried for him. Oh no, is this gonna be a sad story? I was very sad yesterday when I killed another goose. Wait, okay, I'm supposed to observe. Oh, observe from here. I see. Oh, like as in steal. Damn. Giant goose. This is very impressive. All right, we got giant goose. And Point again, nice to meet you. Just kind of geese has been the theme of the last couple of streams I feel like in this game. Just kind of really starting in this game. I feel like I'm still very much in the dark about what's going on and how to play this game, but we're figuring it out. It's day 4. I'm sure I'll learn something. And Honking Havoc. That's such a cute name. Clamp the goose's oh, not very cute. Wait, that's actually so mean. You grab the goose by the throat and force 2 honks forward? That's so mean. That's so mean, but we're definitely gonna do it anyways. That's actually so mean though. Wait. I know that position is crazy, A7 said. Goose summon, they deserve it. But they're so cute. Wait. Am I supposed to use it right now? Oh, not enough. Oh, shoot. No, I really want to try it out. And, Jinokyo, I love translations from Chinese. They're so stupid sometimes. Definitely. Like, I can definitely say, like, as somebody, you know. Like, I was in China. And, like, some translations were wild. Like, it's like you really didn't get any way to fact check this. So, Goose Thug is far from the worst. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to do now? Let me check. Oh wait, already, it was just that. It seems like it was just that. Alright, I think we can continue on the main quest now. I do really want to try that goose move though. We're gonna have to find a way soon. And he is making food. How cute. Oh. I'm glad you guys like him more than you like me. Alright. Is there somebody's stuff that I can steal from? Oh, extinguish fire. Wait, is this... Am I unintentionally finishing another quest that I had? Let's see. Stealing vegetables from children. I've missed stealing from children. It's been a while. Let's see what we're supposed to do about this. Whoa, so my character can't cook either. Interesting. I know people were saying the dialogue isn't too important to read, so I'm kind of glossing over it right now. But I'll read it if it's more important. And Point, stealing from kids sounds like a Friday in Dublin. What's going on in Dublin? Seems like I should have visited when I was in the UK. W game bully goose honking goose steal from kids out of 10 game. That is that usually when you can, I feel like usually when a game has good humor towards kids, it is a solid sign. Okay, let's cook this for her. And Rubio seems like Twitch chat wants to steal Alicia's man. Yes, that happens very often. Or even more so, they want him to just fully replace me. I think that even more so. Okay, we cooked some food. Let's see what the kid wants. Wait. Oh, did I cook? Wow, there were 2 options and I chose the wrong one. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Yes, for sure. Point. I got to do a semester in London, and I absolutely love it. Like, loved it. I should say it's over now, but it was just amazing, amazing, amazing. Can we get a BF cam next stream? Oh my gosh! Listen, guys, his presence is very, very valuable and needs to be earned. So maybe if we're good enough, he'll show up again next time. Maybe if we all just behave very, very well. Gotta start a sub goal instead of the BBL. Start a sub goal for his boyfriend cameo, just blessing us with his presence for a second. Okay, wait. What am I supposed to do here? Probably should have read what the kid said. Okay. I wish I just like pressed the other recipe. I think I got it figured out. We changed the BBL meta for the BF cam. Okay, let's cook. Now I'll choose the right one. Hot pot. There we go. Alright, hopefully the kid will be satisfied now. Okay, I think... Oh. Okay, it worked, it worked. Alright, we did a good deed. We were forced to do a good deed, but it is what it is. Okay, speak with... Who's Shimo? I think I'll just keep going on this way. I do really like the atmosphere as well, just like walking through like the areas in this game. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings Online, and just like I enjoyed walking. Like I would, even when I could fast travel, I would mostly like walk through the areas just because it's so relaxing. Wait, yeah, I should probably make use of these fast travel points though. We'll see. So far we haven't had to walk too far between places. I feel like I remember him being somebody I need to talk to. Wait a second, young master, you're back. Look at all the people here in Blissful Retreat now. There are even more visitors than before. Must be the Drunken Immortal month approaching. That sounds fun. So every year when we crack open parting tears and throw the Drunken Immortal month, folks from all over come to drink and enjoy the flowers. Why is the dialogue going so quick? I'm trying to read it. Okay. I didn't even start reading that and it went by. Okay. Let me check the quest again so I make sure. I swear he was mentioned somewhere. So you see a man dominating... No, wait, I have to go back there. No, that's Songju. I've got Songju mixed up with Song Yi. This is like reading like Game of Thrones with all the different Johns. Okay. I'm sure I don't need to buy anything. And Jinokyo is almost 3 a.m. Do you need to sleep? If you need to sleep, please go get your rest. Please. Do you need to be up like early tomorrow or anything? Let's see. It is... Okay, it's not too bad. It's almost 2 a.m. for me. I can stay up a little longer. Yeah, 3 a.m. Getting late. I successfully slept before 5 a.m. yesterday. I feel quite proud. Okay, let's see what's in here. I remember when I went to China when I was 12, I saw houses like this and it reminded me of like hobbit holes. And this is reminding me of that again. Just like the circular doors and stuff. Quite nice. Okay, more stuff to steal. All right. Ooh. You can, what can you do there? Just sit down? Oh. That didn't do anything. All right. I guess just continue on. I can also sit down with them. I can sit down with Skinny Lou. And Mason, I want to watch a horror movie tonight. Ooh, what are you going to watch? I'm curious. Very curious. Especially now that I'm like starting to watch, like kind of watch some horror movies. You got me curious. I want to watch Terrifier, but I also want to eat something, so I don't know. Why not do both at the same time? That works. Wait, how do I play Mahjong? I've never played Mahjong in real life. This is my first time ever playing Mahjong as a Chinese person, and it's in this game. Okay, wait. Choose your missing suit. Okay, there we go. I don't know what to do. Must clear hand of the designated suit first. I don't know what that means. Was that right? Huh? I'm so confused. Wait, I don't know what to press. Okay, I have 4 seconds. Let me just press this one. What is a designated suit? I'm so confused. So Dogix, that's a really valid reaction to Mahjong, because I'm not feeling too great about this. The 3 on the right. Oh, the sandwich Asian, thank you. Wait, the 3 on the right. Oh, these. Okay, okay. Wait, what if I don't... Oh. Thank you, sandwich Asian. Okay. Wait, clear those first. Okay, as in like play them? This is embarrassing. I don't even know what Pong means. Okay, it's gonna click this one. Oh! What's Pong? I saw the other characters like give themselves a little like, you know, forehead slap. What is that called? Like a, you know, shake my head type movement when they ponged. So I feel like that's a bad thing, but let me try it. It's a card match game. Okay. Wait, but what am I matching to? And go for a Pong. Okay, thank you, Sandwich Asian. I'm glad I made the right choice there. Let me play this thing. Okay. What's a Kong? A single minigame destroyed all my chances of getting a platinum trophy in any of the Yakuza game series. Oh no. What's with... I feel like this is not... Yeah, the first time I'm hearing about Mahjong in a game. Oh gosh. Oh, Pong is good? I'm just pressing these. I just can't wait for this to be over. Okay, clear the one on the extreme right. I'm guessing this one. Oh, I did something good. Wait. Ranking number 2? Alright. Wait. I don't want to continue. Okay, guys, we got out of this. We are never playing Mahjong again. How do I get out of this chair? Okay. We are not playing Mahjong again. Let's go back to what we're actually good at doing, which is just hitting things with sticks. I miss that a lot more than the brainy stuff here. And A7 said, I don't fully understand it, but you must build a full set of design. Right, it does look quite complicated to be something to try to teach in like a video game like that. But I might just be a bit slow. I wonder if there's a level of them expecting you to know Mahjong. Is that possible? Across the meadow, heaven has no peer. A wild man comes from a southern land, no silk nor steed, a wanderer grand. Over rivers crossed from Yanyan strand he came dust strewn. The peach bloom courtyard now is still. With wind in arms he breaks the cobwebs filigree. Full on poetry happening here. Up to the cloud top tower we haste. Wine cups clink as joy is basted. Who scatters snow on the spring wind eve. Oh no, it disappeared so quick! And A7 said I'm gonna to watch a video how to play it. I should probably do that. That would be smart. Then we can like just master this in game. Okay, so on the to-do list is watch the Meat Canyon Gunnar video and then watch how to play Mahjong. Let's go find, where is she? In here? It's a pretty cutscene.
老板娘，我酒没了。
老板娘，我的菜呢？好了没？
叫什么老板娘？叫老板。
This game is really making me think I should step up my makeup game.
哟，今年的醉仙月才开始，老板就这么大火气，是你家姑娘又惹你生气了吧？哎，说谁谁的。
Like, I feel like I should just wear more lipstick. Like these characters are just they're wearing like a lot more lipstick than I usually would, but it looks so good on them.
韩爷，先消消气。
A 2-minute video on how to play. Ooh. You know what? Send it A7Z. I don't know if I'll watch it today, but just in case, if you're already watching it.
被一个黑衣贼偷袭，黑衣贼，你有受伤
Wait, I probably should be reading what's happening
没
here.
受伤，只是那人武功厉害，我玉佩被抢走了。那人剑法刚猛迅捷，变化百端，简直如狂风过境，把一片竹林都给带倒了。
I kind of want to switch back to English voice acting, just so like I can like listen and like look at other things while listening to what they're saying. But the voice acting was just significantly worse in English.
江疏音信全无，难道你就不担心抢走玉佩的人，也许和江疏有关？他还留下一个标记在小屋上。
I feel like I understand like
燃烧的龙纹，那又怎样？
50% at most of what they're saying, honestly.
最近肚里生人多，少给我惹事。
哎，老板，给上酒啊！
愣着干什么？还不快把酒给那几桌上
And I just
吧
realized she's supposed to be her aunt? She looks like younger than the character. Thank you for the link, A7Z. Perhaps we'll learn some Mahjong. We'll see. And does this game have an ending? Like the main storyline does have an ending, but I'm pretty sure it's like you can continue onwards and do like I don't know what it's called, like bounties or something like that. I remember people telling me about that, but I don't quite remember what they call it in the game.
韩爷，啊，不说理。
Yeah, I'm sure it's totally fine that I did not catch any of that. I wonder how good the story actually is. Cause I'm kind of like, I mean, we're kind of getting it, but I'm sure like if I paid attention to every line of the dialogue, it would be better. Oh, look at these dogs. They're so cute. Wait, why does it say don't drink from the wine vat? Oh, that's why it says don't drink from the wine vat. Life goes to dogs. I just turned into a dog. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so cute. What can I do with this? Whoa, this stuff is something else. Wait, why did the dialogue... Whoa! Wait, they're all dogs now. I said I'd never play Mahjong again, but it's so tempting to play Mahjong with a table of dogs right here. And Tenki TLDR, no, does not, because it's a live service, so there's no narrative resolution. Wait, really? Like, even the story, it doesn't get wrapped up. And go play Mahjong. Wait, Cappy, did you see me fail at Mahjong earlier? Because maybe now that you're here, we can do this. And watch a video and play? Or do I just risk it again, A7Z? I feel like I could just press buttons and it could work out. New gang, the ship boys, it's so cute! And Dong, hello Dong! And these bots are good at Mahjong. Wait, Dong, are you really good at Mahjong? Because I have no idea how to play. And Takata-chan, hello, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. I know, you're all good, Cappy, you're all good. I think I'm gonna skip out on Mahjong. I'm not a huge fan of it from what I can have seen so far. And Tenki, no, because if the story got resolved, they couldn't add it to it later. Oh, I see. So like even the main storyline can continue. Okay. I don't want to leave K9 form though. I'm just gonna stay in this form. How much of the game can I play in this form? I'm guessing not much, unfortunately. But let's try to track down. Oh, can I serve Liu Sanye some wine as a dog? And thank you for the follow, Takata-chan. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. You must get a pair and 4 suits to win. A7Z, you're making that video sound quite tempting to watch. I feel like I should just watch it. Or at least maybe between streams or something. Okay. I'll exit dog form for now, unfortunately. Now serve him some wine.
要说离人累啊，还是不羡仙的好。
Okay, so Liu Sanye is a big drinker.
待一天是一天。今年路上，
你个走南路的，就别不知。
Heading south.
走南路？
哟，少东家好，我走。
什么状态？
小老儿不怎么会说。
Okay, so pretty much what I gather is the south is dangerous, but we need to go south. But they have lots of silk, flowers, and honey on the water platforms at street corners. Even offer dried fruits, fresh fruits. Wait, he's actually talking. Why am I reading this? I feel like having Chinese voice acting has really been not as helpful as I hoped. I hoped I would actually listen and pay attention and learn something. Or not learn, but like relearn.
你说温无痕？
没错，正是温公子。他所辖未央城，居于水上，绣户朱门，红楼画阁，挺立于万千顷波涛之中，长天远播，放眼皆壁，这才是四大公子之首的迹象呀！啊
I recognize one word, which is 4.
四大公子什么时候还分了高低？上
江湖怎么个说法？我
Okay.
反正我们就这么。
City's water festival sounds pretty.
他跟温公子说，自己是偷跑出来
Wait.
看东阙公子的。
Okay.
眼下
And somebody needs proof that their husband. Wait, she needed proof or her husband would beat her.
猜什么猜？
温公子呀，让人这等仗义疏财的豪客，当然是四大。哼，我嗨，有人生
This is a
来
long
助未央
conversation about this place.
有人生来捧场
Let's see. Thong, I'm beginner level, but I've been seen intermediate level struggle to the later NPCs. Really?
安稳过日子
That makes sense. That makes sense.
多喽。
And A7 is that if you memorize the designs, you can get it easily. So if you know Mandarin letters, you can do it easy. Wait, you mean like Mandarin numbers?
不羡仙，开到未央城去。
I do know my numbers to a certain extent, at least for the what's necessary for the game.
相
And
互
thank you, Mason, for welcoming in Takata there. Okay. I gave up on listening to what he was saying there, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. The
这位
suits are
是走
chi,
北
which is
路
a
的，
chicken,
你可知那烟
and 2
云
and 3. Okay,
却是怎生情景？
I'll have to see this visually.
各位都早已知闻。那也
And have a good night, Dogix. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was really nice catching up and chatting.
那声势
I'll
浩大
catch
的
you
步伐
next time.
我在黄河边曾见那兵马强壮，气
And
势
Pong,
汹
which
涌
looks like
形
3
成
daggers. I love these descriptors, A7Z.
将身故
They're quite
麾
accurate.
下的
The
都是
chicken.
无能之徒。幸亏燕北盟还没丢了皇亲大侠的骨气，死战到底，不然我们哪有什么活路？
It's been a long time since we've done a boss fight in this game. I do look forward to the next
2年
one.
前，几十年了。
哎，只要我们同，
江湖人，江湖人要
不错，正如官府中间，你不走北路行商，难道只是因为南边富裕？
死人刀，
那死人刀
Okay, Killer Blade sounds like someone fun to fight.
无补天下，又劈身。十几年前，别第二日清晨正要去查看，后来大家用竹竿子挑了，再后来，
这是那死人刀。
Okay, I really want to fight this Killer Blade guy. I hope today we can find him.
白大侠江湖上本不知道谁人，临走扬言。
I gotta speed things up though, not get distracted by another goose or something. Real birds of a feather. Maybe Killer Blade's also a goose.
这死人刀，
And we gotta try that goose honking move.
我12煞。
他们原是一伙的吗？
This is so much
12
dialogue.
煞都是老黄历了，你当然不知道。12煞是
12
12
people
个
who
人
just killed,
跟
robbed,
各
and
个都
kidnapped.
是死
Okay.
人刀脾气乖戾，有人若是对他，因此12煞不痛快。那四，这酒，哎呀，
Okay, hopefully the dialogue's ending soon.
少东最开始，死人刀是称呼他的，就是12煞的老大钟。哎，因为这人情，
中王朝既有先机，备有11个帮。
什么厉害？不过运气这种事，一会儿在河西。
这位大爷是江湖人。
没错，听说这死人刀。
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that Chinese voice acting that I just kind of sped through. From what I heard, it sounded great. But it's, yeah, I'll be honest, the story, I mean, I feel like maybe I'm not the best to listen to because I feel like I do have a tendency to not pay the most attention, but it isn't all too interesting to me. But it could just be there's a lot of like details and names I lose track of. And Thong is too early, there's no story yet. Oh, really? So it gets a lot better. Okay, noted. I need to speed things up then. I need to speed things up. Go to Blissful Retreat's private chamber. Alright, let's do that. Which is very close. Oh, this is a pretty cutscene. Visually, this is always really pretty though. Yeah, that's beautiful.
这就是离人泪吗？客人懂行，眼下咱们神仙渡的离人泪，能让你想起此生最为牵挂之人。好，
These scenes are really cool to watch.
那你说说，恨也算牵挂吗？这
Does hatred count as missing someone?
那这样想，也就是爱恨嘛。有意思。这么好的酒，要是来年喝不到了，真是可惜呢。客官要是喜欢，明年梨花开时再来便是。好，仔细瞧，你长得真俏。
I quite like her voice acting. I wonder what it would sound like in the English version.
有没有闻到江湖人的味道呢？是个臭男人的味道啊！
The scent of a filthy man.
愣着干什么呢？这个时辰了，酒器还没送来，还不快去祠窑问问？哦，好。
I find these characters quite interesting. The aunt and whoever that girl was.
这位姐姐看着面善，
Oh, wait, that's Kianye?
见过你。
Okay, let's see what this next talent is. Unlock it. We've got... Oh, it's just unlocking the slot. Okay. Critical damage plus 5%. That sounds useful. Should I just do more of that? Or should I see what that is? No, I think I'm fine with switching around with the talents. And Thong OMG mommies everywhere. This is again definitely a game that knows how to draw people in. That's for sure. And it's not even in like an overly like in like a gooner way. It's just beautiful.
说这里叫不现实。
Like the even just like all the characters, or I should say especially all the characters. Oh, and A7Z, wow, I missed so many of your comments. I promise I don't do it on purpose, but you were talking about Date Everything earlier. That is definitely a game that is on my radar. Though I say that about a lot of games, but it is something that I would love to play on stream just because it seems more just funny. Stick of Truth, that South Park game is also one that I really want to play. Because I do think I'll be doing a lot less of what I used to do, which is like picking a game and just playing it for months. Definitely going to try to not like overly commit to any games. Like Lies of P and stuff, I'll just slowly work my way through it. Instead of just like, you know, playing it all the time. And Thongsman needs to give Felicia the running mount. Wait, can you run in this game? Or do you mean that that's a horse? I'm pretty sure I have a horse. Kung Fu Hustle mount? And Jackson Lash, hello, welcome back. How is Where Winds Meet? It's been nice. I do think like I've been moving really slowly through it, so I'm feeling like it's a bit slow, but I think that's more on me. Like I've gotten just caught up doing like silly things. But it continues to be very pretty. I feel like that's like the only positive I've been saying, but I think I can think of other positives. The combat's still been very fun. And Tenki, why the change of plans in terms of games? You get bored playing one. I think it's more so like just having that space from gaming. I do like still anticipate that just with how life will be, I will always be playing just less games from now on. Like even though I'm trying to like get back into streaming more regularly, I do anticipate that it won't be like before where it's like just 4 to 8 hours, you know, a day of gaming. I don't think that'll be happening anymore. Like I do want to do more like IRL and just chatting stuff. So I think like with less time, I do want to experience more. And also there's just so many games I'm curious about, and I do feel like I'm realizing I won't get around to all of them, just even if I did spend that much time gaming, let alone with even less time. And typical MMO, I guess. Yeah, pretty much, Jackson. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, exciting stuff happening here. Some rock climbing happening? Okay, that's kind of cool. And oh, YouTube keeps showing like your username, not your actual name. Let me look at it real quick again. Brightest Pigeon, welcome on back. Now the game has finally begun. And Rubio, South Park Stick of Truth was way better than Fracture of a Whole, which came after. Oh, right, I forgot there's 2 South Park games. And wow, I failed before I even started because I was too busy talking. Let me restart that, okay. And oh my gosh, I have 2 shivs. Thank you for 8 months. My goodness. And with the gritty goose in there. I have 2 shifts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How are you? I hope your holidays went well. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate 8 months. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And, let's see. Thong, if you pull up to the shop, there's a mount that's like $1 and it's OPA. $1? Wait, like in real life money we're talking, not game money, I'm guessing. I mean, $1. I can shout that out. And just chatting is more fun, TBH. Like if you're a dumb frick, then can just easily segue topics. Just chatting is very fun. It is very fun. Though, like for a few months here, like when I was still like getting used to like recently moving and stuff, I was just doing just chatting, and I did start to miss gaming. So I do think like a balance is obviously like anything in life good. Like I really like the balance that we had before, where it's like I would in a 4-hour stream, I feel like I would take like 1 to 2 hours to talk, and then 1 to 2 hours to game. And Nabsar, welcome back. Now the gaming has finally begun. Now we're finally playing Where Winds Meet. Though you've caught me in a moment where I'm talking again, so I should prove that I'm actually playing. And I have 2 shivs. It was great. Just raining hard now. How's yours? I'm glad it was great. And mine was great as well. I got to spend it with my boyfriend and his family, which was just amazing. And it continues to be amazing. Did you start the game? Yes, yes. Nab start. The game has begun. I will prove it to you right now. Okay. Let me actually do this. No, I already missed. No, wait, no, I grabbed them. Okay. This is some impressive rock climbing. No, this reminds me of Peak. Shoot. How am I supposed to do this? And Jackson also doing great. Almost cut off my pointing finger. Oh my gosh. Would you like to tell the story so we know what not to do? That's quite scary. I've heard of people actually cutting fingers off while cooking. Wait, the cat jumped. The cat jumped with me. And Case Roz, the rock climbing is illegal? Wait, who said that? And welcome on in, by the way. Case Roz, but why is rock climbing illegal? That is not true. That is not true. Rock climbing is not illegal. And Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wait, do you mean that happened in Zelda, not in real life? And Godspeed, hello, nice to see you. Good day back at you. Hope your day is going well. And do it first, then it will be easier? Wait, do it first. Oh, do the rock climbing part first, you mean? Wait. Who runs up? Oh, Capitan. Wait, is there a way to actually climb in this game? Is that what you're saying? Rock climbing exhaustion. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Or real life. Real life reminds me of real life. There have been moments in real life rock climbing where I have cried. Like, no joke. Like, there were climbs where I cried. I can't lie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this worth? Is this worth being another thing that I'm gonna get stuck on for a long time? After reaching new heights. Ooh, for when I've cried while rock climbing. No, it was like pretty much. There was this climb that was quite long, and you know how like when you abandon. Pretty much like if you abandon a climb when you're only done halfway, usually your gear is not salvageable, so you do end up like having to lose some gear, which is expensive, and like you usually try not to do that. So I was like, okay, I'm in the middle of this climb. I really want to finish it for that reason, and also, just like I feel like bailing on a climb is something not like shameful, obviously, but it is, you know, you feel kind of like a bit of a failure, and. It was like a really windy day. Like it was nearing like end of the season, so like it was like October, end of October, and it was really cold. Like my hands were so cold. I was so cold. The wind was blowing so hard that I felt like the wind could have just blown me off the climb, and it was just like very stressful because the holds were all so tiny, and the distance between like safety points were also like quite far. So a fall would be like a significant fall. So I was just feeling very stressed. But I did finish it in the end, which I'm happy with. I managed to get through it.
等我回来这儿已经这样了。
有丢什么东西吗？
哦，没丢，我都数过了。不会是鬼司的鬼来过了吧？
This guy's accent I can actually understand more.
你先回去找丁四去别处调酒。
It's more similar to how my parents sound to me when they speak Mandarin.
那太好了。哦，还有这个酒糟豆子，是红线要的，你拿着给他吧，我可顾不上这个了。
一股酒味儿，他怎么老喜欢这种怪东
Why
西
are you giving alcohol to children here?
我听风辨位试试。
In Case Rods, I abandoned a hike, but yeah. So you probably get it then. Hiking is scary. Like I feel like I find hiking a lot scarier than rock climbing, especially like, you know, like pretty like long and intense hikes. Like, there's no rope to catch you if you fall. If you just take a tumble, you just like roll down the mountain. And like your parents are voice actors. Oh no, they're not voice actors, but just like when they speak Mandarin, I didn't realize like how used to their accent I was, because like I thought like, oh, like I can understand them perfectly, then like I can just understand Mandarin perfectly in general. But then I hear other people speak Mandarin, I'm like, oh wow, I'm understanding like less than half. And then Jackson, I was preparing dinner for my son and girlfriend and watched a series on my tablet, and then I felt a sharp burning tingliness, and I realized I cut My nail down to the bone. Oh my gosh. At least my knives are good. That's so scary though. And you know what? That kind of happened to me recently where with a butter knife, I stabbed, like, I was cutting butter and I thought a butter knife wasn't, you know, sharp. Like, I thought it was, like, so dull that even if I fucked up, it wouldn't do anything. But then it slipped and, like, the force sent it, like, into my hand and it stabbed so deep that, like, I saw, like, the wound and I almost, like, just passed out right there and had to go to the hospital. Lesson learned. And Mason, it's okay to sing. They see me rolling, they see me hating on your way down, falling. You won't get hurt. Is that hacks, Mason? Is that something I should try out on stream? For my first ever IRL climbing stream. I have been meaning to do that. And I haven't done, like an actual, like, outdoor climbing stream. I haven't done that. And Godspeed. I just got up from a needed nap. Gonna do me some gaming soon. Ooh, what are you playing, Godspeed? What are you playing? I don't know. More of this stuff?
这些痕迹的走向，看来有什么东西往
Just wash it and put a band-aid? Really? Really, Jackson? I'm glad that hopefully it healed well. Wow. And case rise, a butter knife, anything can be a weapon in your hand. That is what I've learned. That is what I've learned. Even, like, seemingly blunt objects. Though I've come to realize, like, a butter knife, now that I actually look at it, I realize it's not as blunt as I think. Like, there's actually ridges on it. But no, anything can truly be a weapon. Okay, this is kind of creepy. Oh wait, I forgot to use that wind sense thing earlier. I'm just not paying attention. Should I go back up and do that? Gosh, maybe some more Where Winds Meet, but there's a game came out on Nintendo Switch I want to play called Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Oh cool, Switch. I feel like I haven't heard much about many people talk about the Switch or the Switch 2 in a while. Very cool. How much have you played Where Winds Meet? And Ruby Alicia needs to wear an Elmo sweater if she ever does an IRL climbing stream. Wait, why an Elmo sweater? What does that have to do with anything? Is that supposed to give me good luck? Okay, wait, I was supposed to do something here. I was supposed to investigate stuff. Oh wait, it means you, okay, it says to use it down there. Wow. Maybe reading would help. And Tenki, the last game I played on Switch 2 was Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'm not gonna pretend to know what that is. I really, like, I don't think, I'm trying to think if I've ever even watched, like, an actual Pokemon game. Is that a new game or is that, like, an older game? And Jackson, your dad chopped off a finger while chopping wood? He did the same thing and it grew back? Your mom, wait, like full on chopped off and it still grew back. That's terrifying. I know it's a new game.
是那个问路的胖子。
New Pokemon game. They just keep on making them, right?
里面有动静，去看看。
Okay. Dead people. Let's see. Oh, we found a survivor. Boney.
你是那个偷马贼？喂，你听着。
Alright, cool looking cutscene. Ooh. Boss fight?
什么死？
Guys, I think it's finally another boss fight. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this. Ooh. Whoa, did he just kill me right away?
狗崽子，下辈子再来过吧。这招谁教你的？
有种你就动手，少废话。
Did she just say quit yapping? It's quite a translation there. Good old protagonist cutscene incompetence. Wait, yeah, that was a fake boss fight. Oh my gosh.
别跟老子装，这
Wow.
你死不了。韩香寻
I got baited there.
不就是躲在无限仙？
什么喊？
老子找他讨个东西而已，不杀人。冲锋卖杀给谁看？麻烦，你去江湖上打听打听。老子说话向来一口唾沫一颗钉，说不杀人就不杀人。
And Zillage, welcome on in. And ouch indeed. Ouch indeed. Got hurt on 2 levels there.
那你听好了，老子死人刀，一辈子没破一个式的死人刀。来路，或者老子一个个村杀过去。清河这么大，总有几个软骨头。
好，可以答应。但
Okay, I was not expecting that.
走，带路。
你为何要杀他？
哎，他能来杀老子，就不
I was
是
not
老子杀
expecting
他
that.
他这种人多
Oh, I thought he beheaded him.
别说，
人本救命
I mean, that's still bad.
就算你不出手，无人医治。
你这
At least it's not that scary.
老想着倒，给谁甩脸子呢？老子说了不杀你们，自然会说话算数。但老子想讨的人命，走快点儿。你就算
真人信不得，想办法逃。我身上有伤，行动不便，你这般逼我，
又想怎样？婆婆妈妈。
And Jackson, yeah, if my cam is lagging, I really apologize for that. My just the upload speed is not great, so unfortunately sometimes it will lag. Hopefully it just fixes itself.
磨磨唧唧干嘛？挨了几下你就废了吗？
重伤在身。
Oh, cool, horse riding scene.
你要是急着寻人，
And Jackson, my dad taught me how to shoot at the age of 6. Okay, you're definitely more like, I definitely get the vision of the upbringing you had, and yeah, definitely a lot more resilient than
不现
mine. Like, my mom was the type where like if anything happened, she would definitely just like
可有许多
get really scared, you know, which is fair, like watching your child get hurt. But I feel like that's resulted in me like whenever I get an injury, I get super worried.
你不信我，
And Rubio and Elmo sweater has nothing to do with anything other than me wanting to add something goofy to the conversation. That's valid. That's valid.
才死，
And you're kind of making me want an Elmo sweater now.
这么心善呐。
Wait, so I just have to leave that loot we saw behind.
什么人在那边鬼鬼祟祟？
Oh, that's a word I recognize.
老实待着。
Gui gui shui shui. Because my mom would always say that to me. She'd always say like, "Why are you looking so like gui gui shui shui," which means like suspicious, which is like I wasn't doing anything, but she would say that. And valid if you're in Asia right now. I'm in Portugal right now, but yeah, the up. I'm guessing you're talking about. Wait, I can't tell if that was in reference to the upload speed or the injury thing, but I guess both. I can see what you mean. Okay, you mean the injury thing, right? Yeah, I do think I have noticed they worry more about a lot of things. Like some of my like friends who just like their families grew up in Canada, they're very much also just like, you know, like brush it off, like walk it off type people. But then like the other people who had Asian parents were more just like a lot more worried, like just worried about, I don't know, getting kidnapped and just all that stuff. Jackson, I was raped by bamboo sticks, belt slippers, and whatever my mom got a hold of. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm at least lucky that I did not grow up with that type of traditional Chinese, what's the word? Punishment, maybe? Do not approve of that, and I'm glad I did not experience it. Wait, no, I want the loot first. Okay, never mind. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll get more loot in here. Amazing, you got the belt, really? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm glad they really light this cave well. Because I thought it was going to be lit like the earlier part. Wait, yeah, why is the lighting so different between... Wait, no, now it's dark again. Why? You were not the sun. Wait, do they only do that to male children? I feel like no. I feel like I've definitely heard of daughters getting like the belt and stuff like that. Like even my mom, like growing up and stuff. This is reminding me of all the painful hours spent in Elden Ring caves. It looks quite... It reminds me of some. Ooh, what's down there? Alright. There we go. Getting those parries in. Just kidding. Oh, I need to try the goose thing. Wait, okay. Next thing we see, we're gonna try the goose move. Amazing. I do remember the day when my dad swore he wouldn't do it again, and he really didn't. I'm glad. That's nice. That's nice. And, amazing for all my siblings, not just me. Okay. Yeah, that is nice that it stopped. Yeah, it's always complicated knowing, like, your parents came from, like, a different background where certain things were okay, and it's, like, it's still, like, it, like, helps you, it's, like, you can understand why they do certain things, but at the same time, it still sucks that they did them, even if they learn eventually. Okay. This looks like this has to be, like, some secret thing. Okay, another dead end. All these dead ends feel like they must be something that I'm just missing. Or maybe they're just decorations. Okay, let me go up. Oh no, which way did I come from? I think I should go this way. Wait, I'm pressing right trigger. It's not working. Oh, there you go. Oh, I see lots of enemies appearing on the minimap. I'm excited. Could try the goose move. Okay. Who is that? Perfect, okay. Oh, not enough vitality again. That's so unfortunate. Ooh. I don't know what that red move does. Alright. Okay, he just missed. Wow. Just gonna slowly pick at each of their health until one of them dies. Ooh, we knocked him over. Okay. Promising. Oh no, I missed a chance to do that combo. It's fine. Oh wait, I should probably go. Oh, I missed my chance. Let's target that guy. I have not parried that once, that kick. Can you even parry it? Alright, finished one. I've missed the feeling of parrying. It feels so good. Right, there you go. Are there more enemies to kill? Okay, let me indulge in this for a little bit, and then we'll continue with the main quest. Remote retrieval. Some chests take time to open for safety. Opening them remotely using Celestial Seas. Do I have that skill? Whoa. Oh. What is that? And why did that kill me instantly? Wow. Okay, I guess that's what it's supposed to teach you to use that thing then. Oh, and that sent me so far back. Wait, am I far back? I don't know where I am. No. Okay, whatever. We'll just fight whatever we see. Oh wait, no, now I should have enough vitality for the goose thing. Okay, watch this. Still not. I wonder if even if I had full, if I can't. If I need to upgrade some stuff. I've not. Oh, finally got a parry in. There we go. Oh no. Oh, what's happening there? Oh. I don't know what happened there. He just took a moment to start praying mid-fight. Alright. Dealt with that. Ooh, a new weapon. Is that the first time I've gotten a new weapon? Let's see. What would that even be? Appearance? Alright. Should I try the spear? Let's try it. Select. Wait. I'm clicking Y. I'm confused. Oh, is it already equipped? I just need to use it. Oh, there. Wait, no, that's the arrows. Okay, we got the spear. Alright, we need to test this on somebody. Is that gonna be another group of just instant... Yeah, the bugs are just insta-kill you. Let's go towards the quest line then. I should probably ride my horse. I should make use of that. If I can remember the buttons. And gosh, you'd hold triangle while using it. Wait. Oh, I don't know the equivalent on the Xbox controller. Because that's on the PlayStation one, right? Maybe it'll give me the prompt if it's my first time using it, like the game. Oh, airborne light attack. Downward strike. That makes me... Those, like, names make me think of Insect Glaive. And Blue Zero, hello! How are you? How was your holiday? It's nice to see you again. We're finally back on the gaming a little bit. It's been a while. I definitely have a horse and just completely forgot how to pull it out. And Rubio Triangle is Y. They're both a top button. Oh, thank you. Okay, so Godspeed was talking about that move. Pretty cool move. I usually hate fighting characters that play with spears, so it's kind of nice being on the other end of it. Ooh, we got a rooftop fight. Or no, just somebody chilling on the roof for some reason. Playing with a cat! Okay, that's a pretty valid reason to be on the roof. Oh, that's a really cute cat. What do we give the cat? Oh, we don't know. Okay, have to find it. Let me talk to this person then.
少东家，少东家好。
You can make a friend. Pei Mao is living the cat life. It's meow or never. Okay, that's a little corny. Are you ready to perform? If you succeed, you'll befriend him and receive weekly gifts. Oh, right. People were saying there's like parts of the game where like you gotta do things like daily or weekly, right? I'm not too into this stuff like that. Okay. We don't need friends in this game. We'll just talk to him. Oh, that's all. Okay, it's fine. We'll move on. And Godspeed, I wonder if it's a certain spear or if you're allowed to do the move right now. When you hold triangle, it does a really cool move. The one you just is basic. Oh, really? Well, let's see. Oh, is that the move, Godspeed? Wait, that's really cool. That reminds me of like... What move? That reminds me of...
韩姨，
What move does that remind me of? A Malekith move.
这个时候去哪儿了呀？
Okay. Let's ask about Aunt Han's whereabouts.
豆，你知道韩姨去哪儿了？
我问你，你是不是把神仙渡翻了个遍？但不知何时，他
是啊，
这个就对了。
I like this Aunt Han. She seems cool.
一定就是鬼，鬼变成人
And
的
yeah,
样
no,
子，
Godspeed, that's a really cool move. Thank you for letting me know. I like the look of it.
就跟我师傅一样，所以他俩关系才那么好。
嗨，我还以为是什么呢。这要
别走，这事儿肯定跟韩娘子有关。你想啊，我师傅一个做管带，
His name's
隔
Dudu.
三差五找不到人，有时候你找啊找啊，
折豆啊，有没有可能天不收大夫？
那也不能藏那么好吧？人总是要从哪里钻出来的呀。
这么说来，
Okay, go to the clinic. This does seem like a good point to call it a night. I do think I'm gonna try to again sleep before 4 a.m. So now is a really good point to call it a night. We made a little bit of progress. I think we actually made a good, an appropriate amount of progress in the main storyline. And sorry for this OBS stream. Once again, let me properly exit the game. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night, but the next time I stream, it will most likely be Lies of P or Resident Evil 7. I'm not done with this game, but I do want to play those again because we have not finished those and it's been a while and I'm missing them. Like I do think I was expecting a bit more, like more boss fights and such in this game because I have heard some things about them, but it's kind of been slow to get to the next one. So we'll slowly make our way towards the next boss fight, but I do want to, kind of just get back into that more just kind of quick paced boss after boss type thing. And I know Mason and Jackson, you guys were having a conversation in chat about the whole getting the belt and stuff like that. Again, sorry to hear you guys went through that. And Jackson, have you ever tried making sauces, marmalade as a gift for your friends and family? Okay, wait, that's a very big change of topic, which I like. Positive change of topic. Though, of course, feel free to talk about whatever in chat. I'm happy that you and Mason can relate to each other in some way. But I've not actually tried. I think I've made like jam with my family once, but those are good ideas for things to make. Like I never answered the question earlier I forgot who even asked about New Year's resolutions. I said we would circle back and talk about that, and then we just started talking about BBLs and whatnot. I did say that one of my goals for 2026 is to learn to cook and bake more, so that'd be something fun to do on stream and such. Oh, and you guys have been talking about marmalade and spice making. My bad. I assumed it was so about getting the belt, and for some reason when I stood in the kitchen for half a day when he said that, Jackson, I assumed it was part of some punishment. I'm sorry for assuming the worst. But I'm glad you guys have some positive things to relate to as well. Let me see who's on right now to raid into. We've got... I just saw one of the streamers I follow. The title just says, I'm bald. I I guess their head got shaved, or they shaved their head. I haven't seen Kyle in a long time. Twigbot is on. She's always cool. May is on. She's cool. Ox is on. Ox, pushing for top 200 in Clash Royale. Always fun. Raw is on. Psycho Bones is on. What is Psycho Bones playing? Fortnite. You know what? I feel like saying hi to Psycho Bones. Let's do that. Psycho Bones is an appreciated member in this community. Always very, very, very fun to have in chat. So why not say hi? And Godspeed BPW. Yeah, you missed a whole conversation there. I learned a good deal. I learned a good deal about that operation. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging today. The conversations were so fun. Like, I did not expect to yap for so long, but it was very much enjoyed and appreciated. And I'm gonna see you guys soon. I'll be here more often. I promise. And Cubbrace, thank you. I appreciate it. I am ending right now, but I'm glad I got to say hi to you still. I'll see you. I'm sure I'll see you in another stream very soon. And let's go say hi to Psycho Bones. Let's see what he's up to on Fortnite. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.